Welcome back to When in the Wild, everyone! Session 23! Whoa. I had forgotten what session we were on. Alright, if someone would please grace us with the recap. I'll get some music going for us.
I'll do it once I do it. Okay. Elder Fey Magnus granted the party a boon, the ability to cast Guardian of Nature once per day. The party also did some housekeeping, doling out items and learning spells. Bronto and Tharun came to visit the party as they were discussing the morrow. Okay. Bronto said he would like to go...
The next morning.
No, I understand the context here, sir. Bronto said he would like to investigate the spring court. Horace agreed. Bronto would be waiting in Wittershins. Tharun spoke to Jeatz, saying his home was with the Baron Cloak, and maybe they would see each other soon. Jeatz seemed to miss the sexual tension from Tharun. As a nightcap, Jeatz beat Horace in a game of cards. Fun segue. Then, with a nice long rest, the party got some extra hit points and made their way to breakfast. Drevin took them to her office to the teleporter. Bronto went first to the string court, going to the Dolwar outpost, but not before the party laid an absolutely insane story of how the Chancellor sacrificed himself to the Water Fae. Almyre conjured a picture in her mind of the summer court as Drevin honed in on the location. Almyre described the oasis that is the summer court, palm trees, the obelisk, and most importantly, the reverse river flowing into the sky. They stepped through the teleporter and in on the side of a huge dune. They arrived with a loud crack. Immediately they were between a rock and a hard place. A massive electric sand eel moves towards them.
Yeah, I guess that electronic sand eel. I should have played some electronic music or some shit for that.
Yeah. A large metal object.
Electric sandworm.
Yeah. A large sandworm bard who is electronic playing a guitar moves towards them. At the same time, a roving pack of jackal wares descended upon them. However, despite Almyre saying they are exiles of the Summer Court, they insisted they could take them away from the eel. Almyre's cousin, Jahir, suddenly showed up on a royal sled with a team of seals. Not the navy ones, the sand ones. He slays the jackal wares with arrows, urging the party onto his sled. The electronic eel turns back suddenly as it reaches the border of the Summer Court, lest Lord Arnar bring his wrath. The party makes their way through the town as Almyre points out features of the town. Jeatz suspect that Almyre and her family seriously look down on those less fortunate. Almyre is better now, but the rest of the royal family definitely does. Jahir takes them to the palace, to Lord Anar's Nihid's study. Once there, Anar is overjoyed to see his daughter, but immediately put on guard by seeing Almyre, who he saw earlier that morning and in different clothes. Everybody was immediately put on guard. Allura explained to her father that the Winter Court was destroyed by an ancient worm and also betrayed by a near deity from the material plane. Anar addresses Almyre, and Almyre corroborates the story, willingly giving himself into custody. Before he can, however, Jeatz throws water at Almyre. Funny out of context things to say. Alarmed, Lord Anar immediately casts Hold Persons on Jeatz. Then, Almyre casts a spell on Almyre. On a crit with an Arcana check, sand appears to free. And that's where we are now.
Sorry, picked on track. So, Almyre, you innocuously are thinking, okay, I'm going to diffuse the situation and cast Detect Magic over my brother. As you do, and as you crit on your Arcana check, you wave your hand over your brother and you see these bits of sand start to fall off of him. And almost as in slow motion, he looks down, confused, probably as you are, and looks back up to you. And you can see tears welling up in his eyes. And your father sprints as fast as he can over to you, and he pushes you out of the way, Jeatz, releasing his whole person on you. And you see much more slowly than what happened with Muck, the sand person, in the wizard's home in the Winter Court. You see your father also cast Detect Magic over Almyre, but at a much higher level, you can tell Almyre. As your brother, or at least who you thought to be your brother, starts to disintegrate, you can see it kind of starting at his feet, turns to sand, and he gets a little shorter as this pile of sand starts to build up. Other bits of him are falling off. You can see his hair starts to blow with a little gust of wind, turns into sand on the wind. Your father waves his hand and is uttering this cantation. You can tell Almyre that he is casting Detect Magic, as I said, but the rest of you, what are you doing in this instant?
I think
If
I'm
anything.
just watching.
Okay.
Yeah, I stay back a little bit and I kind of watch.
You see Jahir is just kind of standing in the doorway, dumbfounded. If he wasn't wearing his helmet, you would know that his mouth was agape, in shock. Your brother cries out after the shock wears off. Sister, Allura, what's happening to me? You can tell that whatever mind is in there is still convinced that it is a mirror. But you can see before your eyes that it's clearly not. He cries out one last time before finally it's all sand, and this face disintegrates from view into a pile of sand. And your father comes out of his trance-like state after casting this higher level Detect Magic. And he's breathing a little heavily. Yeah, I'll put a bag over his face. Why not? Bag of sand. And he goes to grab a nearby chair, and he sits down. His face is in his hands, and again, he's breathing heavily. You can tell that he's thinking Almyre.
Almyre's stunned. I mean, just complete bewildered.
The other two of you, are you sitting in silence?
I guess I'll go over to the. Is there like anything left in of the sand, or is it just a pile of sand?
It is just a pile of sand.
Can I take out... Oh, I'm gonna change Zamir's name so fucking hard in a minute. Can I take out like a flask, like an empty bottle or something, and get some of the sand to put it in there for like further testing?
Oh, interesting. Yeah, absolutely. We'll say that you have an empty potion of healing vial that you just kept in your pocket. And yeah, you can totally grab a bit of sand and put it in a vial.
Sweet. Then I do that.
Okay.
Avery, I've never needed naming privileges more than in this moment. Please let me. Please.
You need naming I mean, yeah, sure. Go for
You
it.
took it?
I know, I can't. It won't let me. I don't know how to do it.
Oh, I can't. If you click on it and then hit Shift Enter, it should allow you to rename it.
So do you see like the T symbol when you click on the icon? Or the...
No, like, when I click on it, it doesn't...
Oh, that's weird.
Sorry, man. I don't know what to tell
Copy
you.
it?
I can't.
Oh,
If
but
you
I
can
can
copy
make my
it, then
own.
you can.
I can
Yeah,
make
there you
my
go.
own.
Okay, here, I'll delete the original then. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for indulging me, everyone.
Okay. So Lord Anar has gone to sit in this chair, head in his hands, and he starts to grumble to himself. He looks up very quickly at you, Allura. And Allura and Almyre, I'm using that name interchangeably, just as depending on who's speaking. Your father looks up at you very quickly, and he says, "My dear daughter, you would not mind if I did the same to you. You casting Dispel Magic on your brother might have been a show. I want to trust you, but please understand I must also cast Dispel Magic on you to ensure you are not also this golem.
Of course, I don't know how this happened. I was convinced that was the real him.
After I
had
cast
such-
my magic, I will explain why it's so convincing. I think I've deigned the originations of such dark nature. Do you agree, Allura?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Your father stands up and he says, if there's anything that would be if there's anything that would dispel magic would remove its arcane nature from, hand it to your friends if you would.
Oh.
I trust you that far, but
Yeah, I mean, I think I've just got some potions. I don't know if I actually have any magic items. I've got a ring. I've got the ring.
You get the ring. You
Mhm.
have. Da, 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 da. You get the ring.
What did we give you last time? Or did you
Spells.
not take anything? Yeah, that's right. You didn't take.
Yeah, I think it's just the ring that he has.
okay. So you take off your ring, you hand it to your party members, and he asks you to stand in the middle of the room, and he utters the same incantation. And again, just as you said earlier, you cast spell magic. He cast a spell magic on you at an 8th level, and rolls a 22 on his Arcana check. You don't go anywhere, Allura, unless you're hiding a secret that you're also
I
one of
turned
these.
into sand. I was gonna see if something happened and I just turned into sand. That'd be
No, I would. No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that to you. I wouldn't do that to you. Now, if I had
dude,
rolled
that
like
would
a
have
30 on the skill
slowly
check, maybe, but
All three of us begin to
Dude.
fade away.
I know Austin is definitely the only person that will get this a reference immediately, but that would be some real Amy Pond shit. Like,
Oh my god, yes.
to just have been a fucking synth the entire time. Holy fuck.
Oh, I got you.
Have either of you gotten to that far in Doctor Who?
Mm.
If not,
like the new seasons.
minor
No,
spoilers
Amy
for
Pond,
Doctor
like
Who.
Matt Smith.
Yeah, that's-
Oh, back then, I had completely
Yeah.
forgotten about it. I've seen it, but I completely forgot about it.
yeah. They find out that like the Amy Pond that's been with them the entire season has been a synth
Yeah.
with her brain in it, and she thought she
mhm.
was like there. Fucking nuts.
So your father cast a spell magic over you, and satisfied that you are not a sand golem, as he mentioned earlier, he says, "You may have your items back. Please, everyone, find a seat. This might take a little bit of explaining. Jahir, not you. You stay outside. And in fact, have the attendants close the door. This is confidential from here on out." Jahir nods deeply, not wanting to be a fool in front of his uncle. Or, I guess, his other cousin. He's a cousin to you, Almyre, so I guess that technically makes Lord Anar a cousin to him as well. Just
Yeah.
Are we
one
sure that
level
Jahir's not
different.
sand? He did shoot me in the arm.
I'm sure he was doing his job. You seem hardy enough. So you all, you all find a seat, or don't. You can stand up for this, but Lord Anar is standing in place. This pile of sand sitting over here. I don't know if it feels like it, Mr. Stark. And Lord Anar starts, and he says, "This Amir lookalike that was before us just moments ago, when I cast Detect Magic as he was deforming. It's some combination of a mass polymorph spell consolidated into one creature, and to top it off, there was a hint of the glibness spell, which created this hyper-realistic rendition of Amir, incapable of being caught even by truth-finding magic. This sand golem was convinced even himself was the real Amir. That is troublesome.
How how would it have come in contact with an Almyre enough to know everything about it?
That is the question, my dear daughter. I do not know. If the Almyre that is here is also fake, then we truly have no idea where your brother really is.
But as far as you know, the Almyre that, I guess, that just left has been in here for months without ever leaving to the Winter Court?
No, so Almyre, when you were talking with Almyre, you had determined that the timeline was your brother had left the summer court before you had. So he wasn't home when you had run away. So he's been gone for a while. But he beat you back here. And as far as you know, has been back for at least a few days, if not a week now.
It's not long.
Could have Almyre just have been around the wizard for so long that he could have just used his knowledge based off just being around him to create this realistic golem?
Interesting. Give me an insight check, Horace.
Out of a 18.
With an 18, when you were looking around the wizard's house, in the cage, you saw those golden locks. You would be fully convinced that the wizard, Ariazel, did have the real Almyre in captivity. And especially given how convinced that this now sandpile Almyre was that he was the real thing, you don't really have any reason to suspect that he would be lying about being held in captivity either.
Did he just come back to the court here and not say anything about being held captive?
You get that sense, yeah.
Then who did I meet in Trotterberg?
I am not sure. The Almyre that came back to us, if that is of whom you speak, is behaving normally. He's out more than usual, perhaps, but
Hey, sorry, I'm back.
nothing unusual, I would say.
Where is he now?
I am not sure. He went out quite some time. Jahir and Almyre are a little closer, so perhaps Jahir can speak to that, but I imagine you might have to go hunting for him if he's truly what I fear he is.
Since he's been back, has he been, I guess, interested in or asking questions about certain things that maybe he wasn't as interested in before?
To me, he seems no different
Secrets?
other than being out of the palace, no. But that does not mean that he's not conducting business elsewhere, outside of my view. I don't tend to scry on my children, so I would not know.
Father, I'm most worried. This wizard person has some very nefarious intentions, and intends on bringing down all of Exurbia. I believe that this is part of his plan, is to have a fake Almyre. I don't know what his plans are with the real Almyre, but I don't think that they would be good.
This wizard you speak of, what do you know of him?
We know he's not from this plane.
Do you know
He's
from which plane?
the material plane, we believe. His name is Ariazel. He's using, I guess, a very realistic astral projection to cast himself here.
Astral projection. Yes, I suppose that would get around Exurbia's magic of requiring us to not have any knowledge of the other planes, but regarding the other planes, Almyre, If... perhaps your grandmother, Jira, might know something of this Arizel.
Possibly. Is she in her room? Like normal?
At the moment, I believe it's midday, and you know she likes how the sun glints off of the sand tile.
Makes sense. I think it best if we go pay her a visit.
Is there a way that we could get some people to follow Almyre, and maybe Jahir can lead them in the right direction to where he might be, just to follow him to see where he goes?
Yes, Jahir might have some understanding of where Almyre could be, where to first start looking. Time is of the essence. If this Almyre that is here is not the real one, the wizard would have maybe absolute control. And if he makes it back into the palace, and again, I am taking everything that you're saying with a huge grain of sand, because I am trusting you, daughter. If he makes it back into the palace, I might be at risk, despite being on my best guard. I do not know the capabilities of this wizard. So, again, with utmost urgency, if you could track down this Almyre, real or not, he needs to be captured.
Yes, the Almyre that is here is causing me much fear. Let's go.
Okay,
Want
with that...
to see, I guess, your grandma first, to maybe get some background on Arizel before we go confront Almyre? Or should we go confront Almyre first? Because we could maybe, if we could find out if he's also made of sand first, and then deal with that, and then go learn more about Arizel, or learn more about Arizel.
Yeah, well, we're gonna meet. Yeah, let's talk to Jahir on the way out. See if he knows him.
Sounds good.
With that, Lord Anar bids you farewell, and he goes over to some crystals. You can tell he's going to dive deep into research, like you've seen him do many times before, Almyre. As you walk towards the door, the attendants open the door, seeing a pile of sand on the floor. They immediately, the two of them say, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know how that sand got there. Please allow me to clean it up quickly." And one of them runs off to go grab a broom and a dustpan. We'll be quick about it. I'm sorry. You shouldn't have to walk through the sand. And they start brushing it up into this dustpan and walk away with it down the hall.
Be careful with that. It's my brother.
Oh, anyway, I'm sorry. I'll get it out of your sight. They laugh along as if as if you had made a joke that they didn't understand. Okay, Jahir is standing a little bit down the hallway, leaning up against the wall, tapping his foot, helmet still very much on. And as he sees you, he looks over and stands up and says, well, how'd it go?
Well, the Almyre that was with us, it's not Almyre. Do you...
I did see him turn into a pile of sand. Yes, that was
that's right,
that was quite jarring.
You were there for that. Do you know where Almyre that was here this morning might be right now?
I have noticed a bit of a change in Almyre's demeanor. Not that I follow him around. I do like him, but I'm not that clingy. It seems that he is hanging out in some of the seedier places in the courts, so I could not say for certain where he is now, but if you go searching amongst these places, you might find him. The market, I've seen him hanging around a little bit, and the gardens, Almyre, that there's a fairy gambling ring going on in there. Or maybe your father didn't tell you, in which case you didn't hear it from me that fairies are gambling in the gardens. But I would check, perhaps...
Oh, no, sorry. Amir told me that a long time ago, but it's not an establishment I can associate myself with.
Oh, yes, of course not. No, we would never gamble. It's very gracious of your father to not wipe out all of the fairies that are in the gardens for doing that, those lowly scum. But anyway, yes, your brother might be in the market, or again in the fairy gambling ring. Who knows? I would go searching there first, though.
Okay. Well, thank you. I'll if you hear of anything before, or you see him while we're out, and you have not seen him yet, please do not hesitate to send someone to come find.
Of course, I will go looking around and keep an eye out. I'll bring a small patrol with me and do some rounds.
Thank you, Gia.
You're very welcome. I'm sorry about your brother. I hope that the real him is okay.
Only one way to find out.
All right, and with that, Jahir walks away. He goes to grab a few soldiers to do some patrols with him, but the three of you are on your own in the summer court.
All right.
So where would you like to go?
Avery, can you send the group the item description of the shackles?
I think I have them.
Oh, I did before, I think, in the Discord, but I will see if I can't find them again. One in the Wild. Yes, it's in the One in the Wild chat. The second message, yeah.
I asked for a clarification then.
Sure.
Okay. We can't, if we put the shackles on someone, we can't take them off.
Correct. It has to be done by an Archfey.
Okay.
Like Lord Anar, for example.
Cool.
Or a 9th level Dispel Magic, which, again, Lord Anar is the only one with access to that, at least in your immediate vicinity.
Could we cast Dispel Magic and pass a check? Or does it have to be 9th level?
No, it's very specific. You have to cast the spell at 9th level. Okay. So if you were granted access to a wish spell, for example, then you could cast Dispel Magic at a 9th level.
Right. Okay, cool. Checks out.
Okay. With that, where would you like to go? So, in the gardens, there is the fairy gambling ring. There is also the market just beside that, or you could go to the temple where your grandmother is, Almyre.
What do you guys want to check out first? Do we want to try to find Amir, or go to the temple to see my grandmother? I must say I'm much more familiar with the temple.
We could go gamble for some more favor and then go to the market and get us some nice trinkets. But we could do that, I guess, after. We could do that after we go to your grandma and come back and do that.
I'll follow. I don't know this place, so.
Almyre?
Oh, I didn't. Could you guys repeat that? Apparently, a phone call coming.
I guess we could go. We could either, I guess, go to the gambling and maybe get us some more favor to spend at the market, or we could do that first, or go to your grandma and then go to the gambling.
Yeah, let's get the unknown parts out of the way first. Let's try to hit up the gambling area. You guys want to follow me?
Alrighty. So with that, you leave the palace. You walk out, and it's quite a hike. And despite the sun being at its highest level, there's still a cool breeze that's constantly blowing. You all make your way across the obelisk and make your way into the gardens. So the gardens are these lush sort of like little islands of trees, I'll say, right here. As you walk through them, they're tall hedges. There's a beautiful fountain in the middle. They're meant to just walk through and sit and sort of contemplate life. You see guards stationed on the outside just to make sure that there's no horseplay going on. This is a very serious space. It's not meant for children unless they're admiring nature, I'll say. Which, for you, Almyre, is a normal thing. You are always escorted to the gardens, but at least for the present, you are on your own, at least with your friends. Okay, so as you guys are wandering through the gardens, everyone, why don't you give me an investigation check as you're looking for this fairy gambling ring?
18.
Investigation. 13.
Investigation. Where's that damn button? There we go. 3.
Okay. So, Jeatz, you're a little enamored with the literal nature. You're not even looking for the fairies. These hedges are just so beautifully trimmed. These trees are tall and gorgeous and so green despite being in the middle of the desert. Almyre, I would think that maybe you're having a bit of a flashback to your childhood, so you're a little distracted as you're walking through these rows of hedges and looking at the trees. But Horace, as you're looking around, you really want to gamble. You're looking for it. And what happens is that you hear this little voice in your right ear as if something's on your shoulder.
Hey, you looking to make some money? You looking to make some cash?
Pascal?
Pascal, who the fuck's that?
Pascal?
Oh, yes,
What's
I
a
am looking
fucking
to gamble.
Pascal?
I don't know.
Hey, well, you didn't hear it. You didn't hear it from me. But come on down to the G bush. You know what I mean? The G bush. I'll lead you there. Now, whenever you get here, tell him Zazzle sent you, okay? Now, if you tell anyone else, I'll know, and I'll slit your throat. Unless
All right.
unless it's the princess of the summer court, but yeah, not like she'd show up, right?
Yeah. yeah. No, she wouldn't.
We could really use a VIP like that.
Oh, you
Really
could?
lend us some credibility.
Oh, what? If I could get the summer, the princess of the summer court, would there be any, favor on the house for me?
If you could get the princess of the summer court to come to the G-Ring, then, I mean, come on. Sure, you'd get a free reroll. How about that?
Sounds good to me. Almyre, come here.
Almyre, who the hell is that?
You called, yes.
No, listen, just down that bush to the right, all right? Zazzle sent you.
All right.
And this voice, this little weight off your shoulder lifts.
Ooh,
But like you feel yourself pulled,
Yes.
like you know where to go.
Jeff, stop looking at these green bushes and get over here. Almyre,
Everything's so pretty.
you've seen this before. It's just in the desert. All right. I feel like the gambling ring is this way, and I guess I'll walk to wherever it's pulling me.
All right. Jeatz, I assume you're strung
Yeah, I'm
along
just-
by Horace.
Yeah, I'm just following.
Okay. So with that, you get to the bush and you can kind of hear some whispers. And Horace, as you're looking a little closer, you see a tiny little fairy head pop out and look up at you. Staring at you with dead eyes, kind of awaiting something.
Zazzle sent me. And
Zazzle?
yes, Zazzle sent me, and I brought a VIP. He'll know what I mean.
A VIP? Okay, one sec.
You see this fairy head pops into the bushes, pops out.
Oh, there's 3 of you. Who's the other guy?
He's a bodyguard.
That makes sense.
Pops his head back in. Pops his head back out.
Do you consent?
Then to what?
Do you consent?
Yes.
If you
I
want it,
consent.
you gotta consent.
I consent.
All right.
This fairy sticks his hand out, waves it just a little bit, and in a flash, you guys are reduced to the size of fairies and pulled into this bush.
Oh,
And
hell yeah.
what you see
Yeah.
when you get in is this
Well,
beautiful
that'll be fun.
entryway framed with vines and this beautiful oaken door that, as it's small, it's more just like twigs put together that make up a door. And sitting in front of it is a fairy. And he looks up at you and he says, "The name's Zazzle. What you doing here? You want in?"
Yes, we'd like to spend some favor.
All right. If you're here to spend money, you're here to make money. You know what I mean? All right. Oh, and who do we have here? Is this the princess?
The one and only.
The one and only. All right. Well, come on in. Come on in. Tell you what, I'll give you 2 free rerolls. How about that instead of the one? We'll double the offer. How about that?
The house is generous today, isn't it?
Oh, the house is always generous. The house is always generous. All right, all right. Come on in. Come on in. The name's Azul. If you need anything, let me know. And, Princess, by the way, if you need anything, let me know and I'll go get Spinkle. All right? You know he runs the place. He and your father, they're real tight. So if you need anything, just please let me know.
If you've seen my brother anywhere, please let me know. We're looking for him.
Your brother. All right. Tell you what, I'll go ask Spinkle, and if he knows anything, I'll send him by. How about that?
Thank you. Zazzle, you said?
Yeah. It's my name. Zazzle. All right. So as you walk through the door, what you see is this beautiful casino. All of these tufts of leaves, branches are spewing out everywhere. There are people of all kinds inside of here, but all of the bartenders and all of the the dealers, they're all fairies, these fairies. And now that you're shrunken so small, they're all, normal height. To you would look like 6 feet tall. All right. And as you walk in, Zazzle turns around and yells out to the bartender and says, "Hey, these guys, free drinks all day, all right? Don't stiff them on anything. Make it an extra heavy pour."
Is everybody else like, wait, are they stiffing me?
Yeah, people look around and like, no, it's not that they're stiffing you. It's just that they're VIPs, you see. Whatever. And Zazzle stands up and closes the door behind you. But yeah, so you're in here. It's beautiful and pristine. There's chatter going everywhere. You hear, the sound of some slot machines going. But you have a few games that you can play. So as you look around, you see a few tables. So one of the tables is Fairy Roulette, which, it's basically like regular roulette. It's just based on a D10. So you bet on, a number or odds or evens, and or odds, evens are divisible by... Oh, geez, I said that wrong. Okay. Roll a D10 to determine the winning number. If you bet on a number, you could either could also bet on a divisible by 2 or a divisible by 3. And based on that, your winnings will be different. There is a slots-like game, which is where you roll 3d6 and different outcomes have different payouts. So that's what you would get your free rerolls on. Or there's also elemental races. As you look around, you see these itty-bitty tiny versions of elementals that are running around this glass-encased racetrack. And you see people betting on like the water elemental as it runs around the track. You see them get upset if the fire elemental wins, that kind of thing. If you do that, you can change your bet. Actually, I guess what interests you, and I'll go more into specifics about the rules for this game. So you've got roulette, you've got the slot machine, which is rolling 3d6, or you have the elemental races.
Elemental races sound cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, the the slots sound fun to me.
I'll play the roulette then.
Okay, cool. Who wants to go first? You can roll for it. If you want to roll some initiative to see who plays what game.
Yeah, sure.
No, do it.
Sure.
You said initiative?
Yeah,
Well-
roll initiative.
11.
18.
Wow, okay. So it'll be Jeatz, Horace, Almyre? Is that right?
Almyre,
Okay.
you're the princess. Which would you rather have elemental races?
Oh, no, please feel free.
Oh, did y'all ever divvy up your favor?
No.
If you guys want to like combine it and then divide it by 3 and split it amongst yourselves, that way you can real quick. Because
You
otherwise,
don't want to do that?
Oh, yeah.
Sean, I
that-
don't think you've been
I know
given
what you're
favor.
saying.
One of you has like
I have
200 or something.
118.
Yeah, and I have 1195.
I have 3,000.
Well, 1195, 118, 3000. So if we divide that by 3, that's 1438.
1438, you said?
Yep.
As you guys are discussing what games you want to play, a drink girl walks over and says,
Hi, what are you drinking? I heard it's on the house.
We established that whiskey is very. I'll take a glass of whiskey.
"A glass of whiskey?"
Oh, you're looking for the top shelf stuff. All right. I have to maybe dig that out of the bag, but I can get that for you.
Thanks, hon.
I love that.
I tip her. I give her one. I give her one favor for even coming and talking to us and taking our order.
Ah, thank you. I appreciate that.
Uh-huh.
What are you having, big tall man?
Surprise me.
Surprise you. All right, I can do that.
And she winks at you.
I'm princess. Of course, the entire bar's open to you. What would you like?
I'll take some of my family's a rock if you've got it.
Could you pronounce that slowly? A rock?
ARAK, yeah. It's a drink made from. Hold on, I just googled it.
It's like Ciroc, but not.
Grapes and aniseed that is distilled in the Arabic world. I don't know. I just looked up alcohol.
So it's like a Middle Eastern wine, basically.
Yes, Middle Eastern
Okay.
wine drink.
Okay.
Oh, it's like. Oh, it looks like. I don't know. Jizz, honestly.
You asked for it.
I did.
Oh,
All right.
what's your name, by the way?
Oh, my name? It's Glitter.
Glenn, would you like to join our party after we leave? Go
Oh,
on the
me? I go on an adventure? I'm just a lowly bartender. I can't go on no adventures. That sounds dangerous.
You could be our traveling bartender.
Oh, Austin, that is. Oh no.
It's
What?
straight up.
Ooh.
Ew.
Hey, buddy. I hate that.
That's what you get for looking up something, asking for it, and then like looking at a
Yeah.
picture of it afterwards.
Yeah.
You're drinking it.
Yep.
Oh, I don't know if I could go on an adventure after that. I'll think about it, I promise.
Oh, you think about it.
So, Glitter, she walks away. She goes to prepare your drinks. But up first in the order is Jeatz, right? Did I get
Yep.
backwards? Okay. What would you like to play, Jeatz?
I'm playing the reels.
The slot machines with the 3d6.
Slot machines, yes.
All right. So the way that this game works is that you are going to roll 3d6, and this is a game that you have 2 free rerolls on. And the payout of the game varies on what you roll on your d6, and your reroll can be on 1 dice and 1 dice only. So with 2, you can reroll 1 dice twice, or reroll 1 dice and then reroll a second dice, a different dice. So, would you like to know the payouts? See, I'm not really sure if I should tell you the payouts first, or if you should bet first.
No, I don't want to know anything. I just want to
Okay,
bet.
because generally casinos, have the payouts, but that's a casino thing, right? But we're in the Feywild, so there's no rules here. Okay, but I will at least tell you what the eligible hands are. How about that? So the options are, you can get a pair, and this is in rank from worst to best. A pair, odds, evens, so all dice have to be odd or all dice have to be evens, or a straight,
So 2,
and
3, 4, 5.
Exactly, yep, or a 3 of a kind. So the straight and the 3 of a kind are at the same level in terms of payout.
Okay.
Alrighty. How do you want to do this? I guess I'll just trust what you're saying.
So I should just. I mean, I could roll 3 individual dice on.
No, roll me 3 different. Roll 3 different d6. Or I guess if you want to do it on D&D Beyond, you can. I don't have a problem with that.
You know what? That's fun. Let's do 3 individual dice.
Oh,
So
wait a
4.
second. I think. Never mind. Just roll it in person. I think you could probably do it in Almyre, but
You can.
I don't know if that's public.
Oh,
On the top
well,
left.
let me roll my last one. So I got a 4, a 4, and a 6.
You see what I... Oh, wait. Cause
Yeah,
what
I
you
did.
do
It
is
zooms in.
You can... Were you saying you saw mine?
Yeah, I saw you roll the dice, Sean.
Where did it show up for you?
In the bottom
Did you
right.
click on that?
So if I... Here,
Oh.
I'll roll a d6 and roll it. Y'all see that?
That's cool. Because you can also, I guess, on the top left, there's that... I guess when you click triple dice, if you scroll down, you can look at click on each person's name. And it pulls up their...
Yeah, you can
full
you
dice
can make it to where
tray.
you dice only for people.
Cool.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Okay, cool. Well, I got a 4 and a 4 and a 6 the first time.
Okay, with the 4 and a 4 and a 6, that would net you... Well, how much are you betting?
Oh,
Forgot that aspect.
is there a limit?
No?
Click on it.
Uh,
All in, baby.
300 favor.
300 favorite. Okay, thank you for being generous. I mean, since you already know you have a pair, you could have just, bet everything. But, okay. So 300 favor on your first bet.
Okay.
Do you want to use a reroll? Or no? I'm gonna limit these games to 3. Like each of you can play 3 times, because obviously I don't want you to get like, we have 100,000 favor now. Mostly because I don't really have anything that you can do with that money. But
Do I qualify for all evens? Because I got a 2, a 2, and a 4.
oh yes, that would qualify for all evens. Yep.
I think I'm gonna stay then.
Okay. So with all evens, you get a 1.5 times payout, so that is going to be a 450 total. So you get 150 back on top of your bet.
I earn 150. Okay.
Alrighty. Horace, that takes us to you. Did you and Almyre work out who's playing what?
If she still wants to do the roulette, she can do the roulette, or she can...
Yeah, I got the roulette. You got the...
I'm doing
Alright.
elemental races.
Cool. So, elemental races, the way that the elemental races works, you bet on tiny magical creatures, small elementals, that are racing along this track. I'm going to roll a d10 for each of them. So there's 4 of them. I'm rolling a d10 for 3 separate rounds. So I'm rolling just a shit ton of d10s. The highest total amongst those 3 rounds wins the race. So you initially pick one to bet on. At the end of each round, you can change the one that you bet on. However, you lose half of your bet. So if one seemingly coming out to be a clear winner, you can change your bet, but you lose half of the bet, when it comes to the prize money.
Okay.
And I did some rough math. I think this is probably the most fair game.
Let's see. Gotta get me D10s out.
D10s.
Lots of tens.
I wonder what Midjourney would have generated for this, like a little tiny arena thing.
Oh, I don't even know. Do you want to try it, Sean? Okay.
Make sure to
So-
include that everybody's drinking a rack.
All right, so we have, I need to write this down. So we have an ice elemental, which is going to be my white dice.
Ice elemental.
We have a water elemental, which I think I'm going to make my metal dice. I don't have a red D10, I don't think. Oh, wait, yes. I forgot I have like a whole folio of dice over here. Okay, so we've got ice, we've got fire. We've got Jesus.
Just water,
where did I
right?
put it? Yeah, water, ice, fire, earth is the 3. So we'll do this one for water.
4.
Water, ice, fire, and earth. I don't think I got a brownish one, but I do have like a weird blue one that's got some brown in it. Okay. Are you ready? How much money are you putting down, Horace?
438.
All right.
there
You
we go.
guys are honestly going kind of small. Kind of small fries. Of course I got the oh my god, whatever. Okay. So we've got ice, water, fire, and earth. Just making sure I track my stats appropriately. So, round and which one are you betting on?
My gut's saying Earth.
Okay. Earth. All right. So Earth is my weird blue and brown dice. Rolling. So we'll start with Earth. Earth got an 8.
Okay. Good.
Water got a 9. Fire got a 10.
Oh my god.
And ice got a 6. So it's really close
Okay.
right now. Would you like to change your bet?
I'm sticking with it.
Okay. So as we enter round 2, you are sticking with Earth. We'll roll again. Alrighty. Oh my god. Okay. Fire got a 9.
Oh
Total
my
of
god.
19. Fire's going off. Earth got a 2 for a total of 10. Ice got another 6, being consistent, consistently running around the track. And water got a 10. It is neck and neck between water and fire. So Earth is at 10, fire is at 19, water's at 19, ice is at 12. Would you like to change your bet?
I'll go
Sorry, how
with
much money did you put
fire.
down initially?
Original one I'm going to go to 438.
430. You put down 438. Okay. Weird amount of money, but fine.
That's making me at even 1,000 if I just lose it all.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Would you like to change?
I'm going to fire.
You're moving to fire. Okay. So make a note of that. Last round. All right. A 5 from ice. Consistently pulls out a 17.
Medium.
Earth got a 9.
Right.
So that is a 19 total. Water and fire. Fire got a 2.
No! Come on,
That
water, you better
is a
shit the bed.
Water got a 9.
Ah!
Water skating around quick as can be, just absolutely blows past the competition and wins with a nearly perfect score of a 28.
Damn.
So you lose all of your money.
Shit.
I like that. I really enjoyed that. That was fun. All right.
Damn it.
So now I'm erasing what I had. All right. So that takes us to Almyre. But before that happens, Glitter, the bartender, comes back around to you, Jeatz, first.
It took me a minute to find, but I got you some whiskey, and congratulations on your win. You kind of won big there. Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I didn't ever think I would.
Yeah, well, I gotta go deliver the drinks to your other friends.
And she comes around to you, Horace.
Yeah, that's really bad luck. You know, Earth is usually so consistent, but I can't believe water pulled it out that time. That's crazy, right? Anyway, here's your swamp water. You said you wanted me to surprise you, so yeah, it's a swamp water. It's a specialty beverage. The name kind of sounds gross, but I promise it's delicious.
Oh, okay. What does it look like?
It comes in this tiny bark mug with some frills of moss on it. And as you swill it around just a little bit, some fog kind of settles on top of it. And as you smell it, it smells really sweet. It has like this smoky oak smell to it. And as you taste it, you can kind of feel yourself warm up a little bit. It's kind of like a whiskey.
I didn't expect to get this kind of drink, but this is just down my alley. Thank you. I needed
Yeah,
that
it's the
after
most
this one.
expensive one. You know, I figured I'd spoil you. You're kind of cute anyway.
Thank you.
All right. And Almyre, Glitter comes back around to you with your rock. She sets it down next to you, and she says,
All right, what are we thinking? You know, when it comes to roulette, it's really all up to chance.
Yes, absolutely. I think when it comes to roulette, you have to play the numbers, and although the house is slightly in favor, you do have to play with your best odds and just hope for wins over time rather than a big lump sum. So we're gonna go evens, and we're gonna hope gonna play it a couple times to see if it evens out.
all right. So we got to roll a d10, and what happens is the croupier, the fairy, spins the wheel around, and I roll a d10. If the number is divisible by 2, it's red. If it's divisible by 3, it's green. Otherwise, it's blue. Or you can pick a number 1 through 10.
Go red.
Go red for evens. Alrighty. We'll roll a different dice for this. Obviously, I don't want to confuddle the elemental race dice with the roulette dice. Of course not. That is a 6 and divisible by 2. It is red. Shit! I didn't even ask you how much you were betting. Fuck! Please be honest. 500.
500.
Okay. Alrighty. So with a 500 and betting on evens, you get a 2-to-1 payout. So you get another 500, so that is 1,000 total payout, so 500 in your pocket.
I'll put another 500 down. Bet on red again.
Alrighty. You guys can only play this game 3 times, but this one's quick, so if you want to go back to back now or if you want to wait, that's up to you.
Yeah, let's just do all 3 right now.
Okay, cool. Can do. Alright, rolling the d10, another red. That's a 4. Alright.
Ooh.
High roller, another 500 will pay out 1,000.
Right. I'm gonna go.
Roulette is definitely the one that is easiest to win, I think.
Let's
What are you
go.
thinking?
Let's go something crazy. Let's do. I already won the 1,000, so let's just put 10 favor in on a 0.
10 favor for 10. All right, you're putting it on the number 10?
Yeah.
Well, 10/0, I guess, on a d10, they're the same thing. All right, here we go. That's a 5. Smack dab in the middle.
Well, I won 1,000. I won at 990.
Alrighty, cool. So with that, we'll go back to Jeatz at the slots.
I'm doing it again.
All right, how much are you betting first?
I'm gonna bet another 3. Alright, I'm gonna bet. I'll bet 500.
500. All right. Yeah, you can get crazy.
Yep. And I'll do it on Almyre this time.
Okay.
Okay. D6. 2, 3, and a 5. So I can only re-roll one of these.
Yeah, you have
Up
two
to 2
rerolls for
times.
this. Yeah. Doesn't matter how you want to do it, but a reroll is only 1 dice. Just to clarify. While you're thinking about that, I'm going to grab a drink.
Be right. Okay.
Y'all know I love putting a casino in my campaigns. You can't have a
Love
D&D
it.
campaign without
So
a casino.
I'm gonna re-roll the
Come on.
5, which is now a 4. So that's a flush or a run.
Oh.
And
A run
I'm gonna
of-
hold there.
A run of what?
2, 3, 4.
2, 3, 4. With a straight. That pays out 10 to 1.
Oh,
So-
fuck! Are you kidding me?
That is 5,000
made-
favor.
So I just made.
So you made
4,500.
4,500. Yep.
Holy
God.
shit!
I'm playing the wrong bloody game.
All right. Horace, that brings us back to you. Perhaps the most balanced game. The elemental races. All right. Who are you betting on this time? You got fire, water, earth, and ice.
I'm sticking with Earth.
All right, earth. It
In
is.
the
How much
beginning.
money?
998.
998. All right. On earth. All right, here we go. Ooh. Okay. Okay. So fire starts out with a measly 2. Water with a measly 3. Ice with a 10. And fire comes out strong with a 9. So
Wait,
ice
what
and
did,
fire are trading.
Earth get? Wait,
Earth
I
got
thought-
a 9. Sorry, I might have missed
Okay,
it.
okay.
Yeah, so water is 3, fire is 2. Earth
I'll
and
stick
ice
with Earth.
are head to head.
Same.
10 and 9. Okay. All right, round 2. Ooh, water with an 8. That's an 18 total.
Okay.
Or
okay.
shit. Sorry. Water already had a 3. Adding an 8 take us to 11. Fire got another 2. Really slow. Kind of gassed itself in that last race. Ice got a 4. So ice is at a total
Okay.
of 14. Earth got a 2.
What?
So that's a total
Alright.
of 11. So just to recap, ice 14. Water is at 11. Fire, kind of a non-contender at this point with the 4. Earth is at 11. So water and earth are tied with 11s. Ice is a little bit ahead with a 14.
God. I will stick with Earth.
Stick with earth. Okay. Here we go.
Please do Earth
Alright.
laugh.
Fire. Okay, well, I will. Fire got an 8. So that's a total of a 12.
Okay, it's
Still gonna
lost.
lose. Ice got a 2.
Okay, yes.
So that's a 16.
Love that.
So now it's down to earth and water. Water got a 10.
Fuck me.
And earth got a 7. So that's another loss.
Mm.
Not your day, Horace. You see Glitter comes by with another swamp water.
Hey, you done that pretty quick, huh? You're kind of losing a lot of money. Listen, the point of the game is you can change your bet. You know that, right? Sometimes it's
I
wise.
thought Earth was gonna win. It was so close.
That was a close race, though. All right. Jeatz, we'll go back to you with some more slots. Yeah, we'll just call it slots. Why not? I named it Enchanted Dice, but slots I think fits the theme better.
Yeah, let's
All right.
do it again.
All right. You still have one reroll.
Okay. Ooh. have
What are you betting?
one-
Sir.
Oh, 500 again. I was gonna do 500 again from the start.
Okay.
So 4, 5.
Sorry, Sean. I'm just stealing your money. That's how it goes. Sometimes the house wins.
I gained everything and then lost everything.
Yeah, you didn't have anything to start with anyway, technically speaking. So, all right. What are we looking at, Jeatz?
A 4, a 4, and a 5.
Okay.
So
You at least have a pair, but would you like to re-roll, perhaps? This is your last. This is your last
I'm gonna
game.
re-roll
so.
the 5.
Okay.
All evens, baby.
All evens,
Nice.
right? That's a 1.5 times
Or a
payout.
pair. Are they? Which one's the better one? I guess.
Evens is better.
Okay.
So you get.
So I get another 120, or I
two-
get 250.
You get 250.
Oh yeah.
So that's a total of 750 back into your pocket, assuming you paid out the 500, but 250 if you didn't adjust your gold first.
Damn, I made bank, y'all.
All right, Horace, your last round.
I wager my last 2 favor.
Alrighty, Horace wagers his last 2 favor. All right, no holds barred. Who are you betting on?
You can have one of mine if you'd like.
Oh yeah. Almyre, you're finished with roulettes. That went by quickly. So, if anyone wants to donate to the Horace Fund,
I'll give you
I did it.
500.
You're too kind. You don't need to do this.
It's fun. I've never been here. I've never thought I would enjoy this.
yeah. When your
Right.
brother was older, Almyre, he would tell you of sneaking out and going to the casino, the fairy casino. But obviously, you were a little too young to attend, so you kind of always imagined what it would be like. And now that you're here,
All right, Al. I guess I'll wager 502.
502. All right, every last penny on.
Oh God. Well, Mario, should I stick with Earth? Maybe it might win this one time. Okay, I'll go with Earth.
Earth. Okay.
It's gonna win. I feel it
All right.
in my bones.
Round 1 result is in. Earth starting off strong with an 8. Fire, a weak 1, putting it way behind. Water, a weak 3, putting it behind.
Ha.
Ice with a middling 5.
Okay.
Staying the course on Earth?
You know it.
All right. Okay. Fire got a 4, so it's up to 5 total.
Mhm.
Ice with a solid performance with an 8. That's up to 13.
Okay.
Water kind of falling behind with a 2. And
Got it.
Earth with a 4. So, in terms of totals, let me just make sure that I tell you right. We have 12 for Earth and a 13 for Ice. Water and Fire are both way behind with a 5.
Yeah.
Staying the course with Earth?
Staying the course.
All right. Here we go. Fire first. Fire got a 1. Unsurprisingly. Fire is absolutely gassed. Ice. Sorry, no. Water. Water got an 8. So a pretty strong performance, but will not
enough.
make it a winning result. Ice got a 4.
Yes.
Doors
Bring the
open.
total
Come on.
to
come
17.
on.
and
Come
Five or
on.
more to try.
finally
Five
rolled a
tries
10
for more to
to
win.
win. All right, with a 22 total, Earth absolutely pulls out the lead by 5. And a Horace, this is a 3-to-1 payout, so you paid in 500 and your reward is 1,506 favor. So I think everyone ended up in the net positive.
Can
Yeah.
I go to everyone and be like, all right, guys, I didn't do great, but I won a little bit, and I give both of them 500.
I mean, yeah, absolutely.
How much did you
Just
win?
unprompted.
Well, we were pooling it anyway.
That's fair. That's fair.
How much did I actually win? Or
Jeatz-
how much am I telling you I won? That's a very, very different question.
Yeah. Jeatz, you made out like a
Um,
bandit. Your best winning was 4,500, and that's not even including your
Yeah,
rolls.
I won
my gosh.
4,875.
Let's go.
But I'm gonna
spend
act
this.
like I got like 1,500, and I give you both 500.
Wow,
Oh,
that's
thank you.
that's generous of you, Jeatz.
So
mate.
generous.
Both of you. I feel so bad because I squandered all of mine.
All right. So, as you guys are, kind of discussing your winnings, you've sat down in a lounge chair. You had your fill for a moment. Finally, you see in the distance a ferry up a spiral staircase that is clearly guarded. Someone appears in a doorway up there and starts to walk slowly down with a drink in hand. This well-dressed fairy. Ruby, what are you doing? Ruby, can you go lay down, please? Sorry. Ruby needs some attention. Did I even have
Ruber.
a stat block?
Ruby friend. Did I ever get my whiskey?
Yeah, she dropped it off quickly for you.
Oh, okay. Can I seek her out and give her 500 favor?
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah. So before we play out the next beat, yeah, you can totally go find Glitter. She is behind the bar. She's chatting up some other Eladrin.
Tell her that's her starting bonus.
As I give her those favor, can I make my eyes sparkle a little bit?
Oh yeah, of course. So she reaches. She looks up at you and she says,
Oh, so what can I do for you, honey? Are you back for more whiskey?
No, I just.
That was
wanted
such a
to-
hard task going to find you in the back.
Oh yeah, well, I appreciate it, and I give her the favor, and I sparkle my eyes and I go, I really appreciate it, and then I
Oh, you have
just
such beautiful eyes.
I think I
my.
just kind of walk away without further conversation.
Oh, I thank you.
all right. So you walk away and go to join your friends, and you see this figure appear in the spiral staircase, and he starts walking down this well-dressed but crusty-looking fairy. This is his. This is his. This is what he looks like.
Ew.
This fairy, he's got these little horns. He's aged and wrinkly. He's got this Fu Manchu style, but it's very thin and wispy. You could practically breathe on it and it would fly away. He walks down the staircase, and as he does, he's making eye contact with the three of you. Maybe not the right track for that.
What was the track?
It started with a.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, dubstep flow.
So I'm looking for something maybe a little tense, but not like. I don't think so. Sorry. I care about the music too much. Now I'm hyper fixated on this.
Well.
Yeah, why not? This will be this crusty dude's theme. Anyway, sorry. This fairy walks down the spiral staircase from the edge of the casino, carrying a glass of some spirit or another, smoking on this very long, thin pipeweed. He makes eye contact as he walks down the spiral staircase and heads over to your bench. He stands over you for a moment, and he says, "You win a lot today, huh? Princess, it's good to see you here. Your brother, we go way back."
Do I know you?
Oh, I'm sure you've heard of me. The name's Spinkle. Does that ring a bell?
Oh, he said that you were going to look for my brother.
Yeah. Zazzle came to me saying that you were looking for Almyre, right?
Yes.
Kinda odd timing. Hey, mind if I take a seat here? And he kind of gestures with his glass of some dark spirit, asking if he can sit down.
Join us.
He sits down, asks for a coaster from Glitter. Says, "Darling, we need coasters over here. You know I don't like ruining the table." She quickly runs over, puts down a coaster. He sets his dark spirit on it. "Now tell me, princess, what are you three doing here?" And he takes a long drag on his pipeweed and leans back in his chair a little bit.
You're looking for my brother.
Right, but why are you really here? You're looking for your brothers. We know that's a bullshit excuse.
A bullshit excuse for what?
You must know of all people that your brother's not been acting normal lately, we'll say. He's been asking probing questions about the kind of business that we do. And we're not the only establishment that have such deep questions. We don't like deep questions. We like to keep it surface level. We're a casino. You understand what I'm saying, princess?
I think so. What kind of questions has he been asking?
Amir's asking about the real nature of our business and how he can help us if we help him. Strange questions coming from a prince, don't you think?
I mean, probably. What does he want to help you with?
Princess, I'm sorry, but I can't divulge the true nature of our business. If you want to confront your brother, wherever he is, I can tell yous. But I'm hoping that the winnings that you found today is enough to have you and your friends scatter off and never come back again. We treated you with hospitality here. Hell, even Glitter, I think, is swooning for one or two of you. But
I hear that.
that's all
and
I can
go,
say.
One or two of us, like in. who else? I look over at Horace and I go, Horace?
Princess, I don't like talking in such a direct manner. But your brother ain't here. He's probably in some seedier place. Alright.
Noted. I did have quite a lot of fun here. I didn't expect that I would. So, you know, keep up the good work, I guess. But, you know, if you do see my brother,
Can I
Have him
hold
contact.
Can I hold my hand out for a handshake? Are you sure you can't offer us any information about their dealings? And offer a certain amount of favor, if he knows what I'm offering, trying to pay him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. When you transfer favor, you can tell if someone's holding out their hand for money. Do you want to give them some kind of
500.
some cream on top? You want to give them 500? Okay. You hold your hand out, and Spinkle grabs it, and he pulls you in really close to whisper in your ear. You might want to talk to those damn tabaxi. Unless you go quickly. Now, Princess, don't let the door hit you on the way out. But I hope that our dealings here mean that this casino can stay open for a while longer, huh?
I mean, that was the plan, you know.
We don't like probing questions, Princess. We don't like probing questions. And he gets up.
You know, that only makes you seem more suspicious, right?
Checks and balances, Princess. I would think you would know better. And he flicks his pipe weed cigarette. Ashes fall to the floor. And he walks away.
That guy's a badass.
You know,
But
Okay.
he did tell me we should go, he whispered to me that we should go talk with the tabaxi.
would I know where the tabaxi hang out, or what he means by that?
No, that's an interesting thing. You can give me a history check, but I'm going to have to ask that you do it with disadvantage. Because you
That's
are not
fair.
amongst the people. You're generally
I am not the man of the
hidden
people,
away in your palace, dear princess.
for I am a woman. 15.
Okay. With the 15, I don't think being a woman has anything to do with it.
No, I know. Well, I said I'm not a man of the people, and then I was like, well,
Oh,
not a
for
man.
I am a woman. Okay, sorry. I missed the first part of the joke. That's on me. That's on me. Anyway, you think back, and as you recall, now that you've ventured across the courts, you don't really recall seeing many tabaxi outside of the summer court. Now, you can't really put a finger perhaps on why that is, but you would know that, maybe the summer court does maybe have a higher concentration of tabaxi. That's something that has just occurred to you.
I just took that, Austin's thing just took me back to the, Spectre crossbow thing and the, manhole, person hole.
Oh, I completely forgot about that.
The manhole, person hole?
Give me your tired, your weary, your person holes.
Okay. So with that, Glitter comes back over, and she says,
I'm being told to cut you all off. I have to ask you to leave, as much as I hate to say it.
Thank you, Glitter. Did you think about our offer?
As much as I would love to go adventuring, honestly, I make incredible tips working at this bar, and you all look a little rough for wear. I'd rather not open myself up to aging. You know, I take very good care of my skin. Seems like you're out in the sun a lot.
Rough for where? We just bathed last night.
I'm sorry, you just bathed? What kind of wording is that? You just bathed? What'd you go, 2 weeks without bathing? Oh god, I couldn't do that.
I mean,
God's above.
We're offering you the adventure of a lifetime.
Listen, I have a really nice apartment in the next bush over. It's real good. It suits me well. I really appreciate the tip, but I'm sorry. I don't think I can go on an adventure with you. Could you imagine me? Someone slices me in half with the swing of their sword. Like a kid could kill me. They just step on me. You know how scary it is out there. I like it here.
We'll protect you. All you need to do mid-combat, bring us a cocktail. And that's it.
I don't think
How
so.
would you like-
All right. Well,
How about I interest you in a cross-continent ride in the back of a cramped cage that takes weeks that you may or may not be conscious during?
now, it doesn't pay, but you get loads of experience.
You were
How
trying
about
to
if I
convince me with
learn
that
you
argument.
may or may not have to have sexual relations.
Sex with worms! Oh God! Ah!
With that, she
No.
is scared,
Okay,
flies off.
Wait. No, wait. Come back. I wanted to ask you a question.
She flies behind the bar. If you want to ask your question, you can, Horace. If
I'll go up and be like,
on your way out.
apologies for Almyre. I do want to ask you, you can't join us, that's fine, but do you know anything about the Tabaxi? Where I might find them?
The tabaxi? Oh, yeah. You might find them in and out of the market, but they also hang around a place called Noodle, I think. It's a restaurant they like to go to, sort of like a cultural
Noodle?
staple.
Noodle.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? Noodle. That's a perfectly normal name for a restaurant. Why do you look so confused?
I'm just taking a mental note, but I thank you. I give her
You're welcome.
50 favor as a tip.
As you do that, she pulls what did I call it? Swamp water from behind the bar and sets it on the table.
You can keep the mug.
Thank you. Alright, I walk out with my to-go drink.
Oh, shut it and put a lid on it.
You see, she says as you're walking out the door. All right. As you
Spilled everywhere.
as you walk out, Zazzle gives you a nod and he says, "All right, it's time for you to go, huh?"
Fortunately.
Well, I hope you had a good time. And he snaps his fingers, and you all move out of the bush a little bit and feel yourselves grow back into your fully grown forms in the gardens. And this tiny little drink in your hand, Horace, just turns into basically a like hyper miniature version of a mug made out of wood.
Can I hand it to Pascal?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh my God, yes.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you hand this.
Can Pascal roll the wild magic surge for being drunk?
Oh, yes, of course. I was going to have it happen. You and I were on the exact same wavelength.
Thank
So
God.
Horace, you hold out your hand to Jeatz's shoulder, and Pascal pops out, and he sniffs around, goes on your hand, and kind of is sniffing around the drink, and he looks at you unsuredly, Jeatz.
It's a
I
good
just
drink.
give him a little bit of nod and be like, if you think you can take it, I'm not going to stop you, buddy.
He grabs it in his hand and he downs it. Roll me a wild magic surge in the gardens.
Hell yeah.
Roll the D100. It's happening. Not even like a D20.
Wild magic. Pull up my-
God, he's so cute when he drinks.
Okay. Sorry. Looking for things, looking for stuff, looking for things. D100.
Maybe I'd put what I could generate in the
In the
in the
Discord?
WoW Discord. I
Mm,
might try
Yeah.
some more. I couldn't get like elementals or anything. I was trying to get elementals on it.
All right, 78.
yeah, I see what you mean.
Oh my
The
God.
backdrop is good. What?
A pixie appears and reluctantly follows your orders for the next hour.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
It's glitter. It has to be glitter. It genuinely.
Yes.
Dude, it has to be. It has to be. Okay.
It was meant to be.
So as you guys, God, I fucking love D&D. So as you guys get bigger and bigger and are moved out of this bush, Pascal drinks this drink, and Jeatz, you feel this like weird magical tingle go all over your body. but you can kind of see out of the corner of your eye, this little fairy has popped out of this bush. And like when you were shrunken, she seemed normal size. But as she flows over to you and as she gets closer, you can tell that it is Glitter, the bartender. And she's like rushing over to you hurriedly. And as small as she is, you know, she's just kind of floating in front of your face. You know, she's no bigger than your head, right? She says,
I'm sorry, but I rethought your offer, and it just something washed over me, and I couldn't help myself. I really feel like I'm being called to adventure. I can't ignore it anymore.
It definitely, for the flavor, just as a heads up, it says reluctantly follows orders.
Reluctantly? Okay.
It
Well,
does
you
say
did.
reluctantly.
Okay. You did ask her over and over again. So we'll change it a little bit, and you know, we'll say later on she, you know, might feel remorse and says,
Right.
No, I can't do this anymore.
but for now she is at least like, I feel overwhelmed with this, you know, decision to go with you guys.
Wow. I did.
Jeatz and Horace? Jeatz and Horace, give me a looks check. Just add your charisma bonus. We'll see which one of you is more attractive to Glitter.
Dirty 20.
Oh.
I got a 17, but I'm gonna use my I'm gonna use my Tides of Chaos.
No.
I got a
Okay, yeah.
7, but I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Fuck, it just keeps getting worse. I got a 13.
Oh no. As glitter flies over to you, she looks at you, Jeatz, and she's like,
When you're big, honestly, you're just kind of getting uglier and uglier. I like the big, strong man. Oh, come here, honey.
and she flies over to you and she like lands on your shoulder and nestles on your beard.
Oh, yeah, I knew this beard would be nice and soft when you were big. Yeah, I like that. Hey, can I hang out with you for a while?
I didn't expect that. I don't know what to say. Thanks for coming along, Glitter.
Oh, yeah, you know it.
All right, and as you guys are deciding on where to go next, we will take a little BRB. Does that sound okay with everyone?
Grub.
Yes, would
Alright,
anyone
be
like
back in a
some
moment.
information on the drink a car?
Oh my god.
Yeah,
no.
please tell us during the BRB because the stream doesn't need to hear it. All right, see you soon. And welcome back, everyone.
Welcome to.
And I can't believe you
I
rolled
think I
that
got the
magic.
timer right. Dude,
Wild magic.
that
roll.
is why I love D&D, dude. Dice Christ said, no, Avery, you're wrong. Glitter has to go with the party. Even if she's remorseful later, she has to go with the party. And
It's
I know
only
that
for
the
an
wording
hour,
said
too.
remorseful. I know. It's going to be heartbreaking when she leaves you.
It's just gonna be like, we've learned that we can do a lot of mischievous bullshit in an hour.
Yeah, exactly. Okay,
And she's
okay.
like a
So,
level 15 bard, right?
oh yeah, she's actually multi-classed. She has 10 levels in Bard and 5 levels in Rogue. So,
She's got
Yeah.
she's got one level in everything.
yeah.
Effective.
She's whatever you want her to be, baby.
Oh my god.
She's okay at everything, not good at really anything.
Anything.
Yeah. All right. So where you guys go next? So as you've left these gardens, Glitter has followed you out and is nestled into your beard, Horace. So she is a little attached to you at the moment. But
So how
what are you
long-
doing?
Is an hour.
Whenever it seems
An
like an
hour?
hour would be up. I mean, walking
Why-
across the summer court would not really take that long. It's relatively small.
It's an oasis.
I'm kind of thinking maybe Glitter. While you're with, we can go and maybe to Noodle.
Yeah.
Noodle, you might know where that is, and also you might have some ins with some of the tabaxi you could help us out with your connections.
Oh yeah. You wanna go to Noodle Noodle? I mean, yeah. I mean, I can take you to Noodle Noodle if you'd like.
I'll look over at Almyre and Jeatz.
I'm fine. Let's do it.
Did you say Noodle Noodle? That sounds like the song that I hear Tabaxi sing during Katmika.
Do you want to sing it to us?
Noodle, noodle, noodle.
Uh-huh.
I made you out of dough.
Oh.
Noodle, noodle, noodle. Into the pot you'll go.
Interesting. That must be. I look at Almyre and be like, that must be a region-specific version of that song. The original doesn't go at all like that.
No, I hear that goes back millennia.
Oh my god. Okay.
That's not the tempo I thought that would be.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I thought that was so funny, but god damn it. Oh my god. Whew. Okay. Anyway, Glitter says, "Oh yeah, I mean, I don't know all the words to it, but yeah, that's I kind of hear them humming that to themselves as they're walking by."
Why don't you hum it to us?
There you go, something like that. I don't know. Anyway, so do you all want to take? So she says, so Noodle Noodle's kind of in the residential district. You gotta walk across town. It's a little ways away over there. On the other side of the obelisk. And Almyre, you would know you could either walk straight there by the obelisk or go through the market. It's kind of up to what you guys want to do.
You're walking the market?
Yeah, let's see what kind of wares they've got.
Sure. Yeah, you want to take a quick shopping spree, maybe walk briskly, see if anything catches your eye. All right, cool. Let me pull up. If I could give you double inspiration, Austin, for that, I absolutely would. But I think you already have. That was phenomenal.
Can I ask Glimmer while we're walking? Like
Glitter.
Like just try to
My
get
name's
her.
Glitter. This is another reason
Glitter.
why I latched on to your friend here with a beard.
Oh, yeah, he's.
Couldn't you remember my
I'm
name?
gonna be honest.
Wow.
I get it. That beard
Jeatz,
is a
that's
little
really
luscious.
low.
Anyway, as we're walking, can I talk to Glitter like just about her and just I want to gather whether she can like cast spells and things.
Sure, yeah. So you're kind of chatting with her passively.
I mean, I'll just
and
ask her straight up if she can cast like spells.
oh, sure.
I mean, well, us fairies, we have a little bit of innate magic, but it's not anything that's like super powerful, like a wizard or something. We can.
Well, that's cool. Can you
do some
I
enlarger
know
do's or some illusory spells to make sense happen.
can you cast fly on anyone, or is that more of an innate ability for you?
Fly. Well, I don't know. I need to consult my stat block really quick. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Hang on. I forgot how to read. I'm sorry. Are you looking through my stat block?
No, I'm not. I'm genuinely just curious.
I mean, yeah, I can do a little bit of magic once per day, and I mean, while I can maybe make someone fly, it's just, sure, I guess I could make that happen.
This feels like in Jumanji when they tap their chest and their little stat block comes up above their head.
Yeah, so good.
I mean, if I wanted to, I could turn you into a sheep. You want that?
Oh,
I'm gonna be honest. Kind of, actually.
What?
That would be great.
I mean, you actually want to be turned into a sheep?
Yeah, I mean, if it's not too much trouble, I've always wanted to live a simpler life, for at least for a
Wait,
fleeting moment.
Is that gonna use up all of your spells for the day?
It might literally make me pass out from casting that spell because it's so powerful.
I don't think we should. I think we should save that power for maybe something more important.
Listen, I don't know if you've decided to do everything that Sir Horace has said, so I can't really tell you not to do that. But if you'd like to, I think it would be quite fun to be a sheep for a short period of time.
Sounds like a bad idea. I'm on a roll tonight, guys.
I mean, I guess roll me a persuasion check. Why not? It's been a minute since you rolled
Okay.
a skill check.
Well, I mean, if Horace tells her not to, she can't. I'm guessing, because it says.
Well, she's
Follow
latched onto
orders.
Horace, but I mean, yeah, she'll. I guess Horace. Yeah, we'll leave it up to you then instead of a persuasion check.
I'll just roll. You know what? You're free to do what you want.
Wait, what are you rolling then? An opposed
Me,
persuasion check?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
roll.
Care what happens.
Horace, roll a persuasion check.
17.
Jeatz, roll a
I
persuasion
got a
check.
23.
Okay.
I mean, okay. If the big man allows it, I guess I'll turn you into a sheep.
Okay, great. I get ready in the road, and I'm like, all right, hit me. Let's do this.
All right. She casts polymorph. Polymorph only works. I mean, so she is technically a pixie by stat block perspective, but I'm pretty sure a sheep is a CR0 anyway. Let me just double check here. Yeah. So she turns you into a sheep.
Okay, so do I take what stats do I keep?
Your mental stats remain your own for the polymorph spell.
So wisdom,
but you
charisma,
assume-
intelligence.
I just want to make sure. The target's game statistics, so that would be you, the target, including mental ability scores are. Oh no, everything is replaced. So you're just a dumbass. You're just a dumbass sheep. You're just a dumbass sheep.
How long does it last?
Okay, cool.
The polymorph spell is concentration up to an hour. So you are a sheep until someone attacks you and takes you out of it, because this happened immediately following.
It retains alignment and
glitter.
personality, though. Okay.
Yeah, but you're not you. You're a sheep. So just
Right.
you know, play that
So I'm
appropriately.
just look up sheep stat block. Got it.
Yeah, just
know
look
what,
up
maybe
sheep stat block.
Maybe this wasn't that big.
So
We could-
I turn into a sheep, and I think the first thing I do is bleat and
Yeah,
run
give me your
over
best
to the
bleat.
hedges. Ah.
Oh, you can do better than that. No, you can do better than that, Caleb. There you go.
and
I wanna roll to
I
grab
run
him.
over.
No,
I run over
I want
to
to grab
the.
him before he can run away.
I'm dashing to the hedges.
I'm gonna
to
try to
start
catch
not
you.
munching.
Can I roll a check on that?
Yeah, no,
I run
roll
away.
roll an opposed athletics check. Or so you go to grapple sheep jets.
You're not trying to knock me prone, right?
I'm trying to like grab you, like maybe pick you up.
Yeah, grapple's different than trying to knock prone.
Okay, so it's
Why didn't that work?
athletics is just it's just your deck score, right?
Wow, is it behaving really weirdly? Usually I can just drag an image into Owlbear and it just works, but this is not. That's
Okay.
really bizarre.
Okay. It's flat for me, so that's an 18.
Oh my god, you still fucking beat me.
Oh my god. Okay, so I dodge
Okay,
out of the
17.
way and I jump I jump into the bushes and just start munching down on the hedges.
Oh god, no. Where's Pascal?
Oh yeah, Pascal's just
riding-
hiding out in your
he's
fur.
riding-
He's having a great time. He's like got a little cowboy hat on.
Yeah.
Just
Pascal's
like-
still drunk.
yeah, he's having a great time. None of this matters to him.
Leaning sideways,
I-
he's riding
Yeah.
horse. He's just...
Oh, this is gonna be fun, guys. I walk over to Horace and I'm like, "Do you know what would make this even better?"
What are you thinking?
And I sneak up behind Jeatz, the sheep.
Can I roll a perception check?
Yes. Roll me a stealth versus perception. Yeah.
I'm so sorry we've gotten this far off the rail.
That happens.
Wisdom. Wisdom is flat.
Also, for
Okay.
some reason I can't add new things to Owlbear, so you're just gonna have
restart it. Oh my god, I got a 19.
Oh my
Ouch.
god.
My God.
Well, never mind. I got a 13, so
I think I buck and run away to a different hedge when I see you trying to.
Oh
What were you
yeah,
What were you
absolutely.
trying to do?
I was gonna touch it. Cast fly.
Bad.
All right. As you guys are doing
Bad
this, you
idea.
see two guards walk over to you, and they're like, "No horseplay. What's going on here? A sheep in the gardens!" And like they start freaking out.
Oh,
No, it's under control. It's under
guards,
control.
this is your princess here. I'm very sorry for what is going on, but as you can see, this is
Princess,
not horseplay. This
you've
is
been-
sheep.
You've been gone for weeks, and you're back now. And they bow very deeply. But there's a sheep in the gardens, princess.
Yes, as I said, not horseplay, sheep
It's our,
play.
it's our
That's
new
allowed.
pet.
Bad.
I wanna get a rope
Fine,
out and
princess,
start
if you allow it,
approaching.
but please know how this looks to the others, especially in the market. If they see this sort of thing happening, they might think that they can get away with it, princess.
That's fair. We will take our sheep immediately over to the market in
Yes,
order to
we're selling it
to
today.
barter. Yes, exactly.
Oh, you're selling the sheep.
Barter
Okay.
some goods. Yes.
Ah, yes. Do you need help wrangling the sheep then? We
That
can
would
we
be-
can help do that.
If
We
you
have some
can-
rope.
You can go to the
Quite
left.
lovely,
If you
actually.
can go to the other side of it and kind of cover its left and right, and back. I have a rope.
Oh,
Yeah,
excellent.
uh,
Yes, of course.
At this point, I've made my way over to the nearest fountain and start drinking from the fountain.
Mm-hmm. So very slowly, these two guards creep up from the side. So whoever wants to wrangle the sheep, you can do so with advantage as the guards give you the help
I'd
action.
like to try.
They've fashioned sort of a rope leash.
What do I
Roll
need
it.
to roll against it? Dex?
Athletics and or acrobatics, whichever is better for you. So I guess that's
Oh,
athletics for
I
you, a
didn't know
sheep.
Ooh, I can get a +1 if I do athletics or acrobatics.
Ooh,
Crap,
a whole
athletics.
+1.
24.
I literally cannot beat that. I cannot beat that. Oh no, I got a dirty 20. I was gonna laugh if I got a nat 20.
Oh no, dude! How are you rolling so well? That's ridiculous.
I know, I
Okay.
don't know, but the second it fucking matters, it's over.
The power of the sheep. compels
So these
you.
two
Ah.
guards, as you walk over to the fountain, sheep Jeatz, you start drinking some. These two guards creep up on the side of you. One throws this leash over your neck, and a horse jumps on your back, grabs the leash, and reins you in.
I just start freaking out, like, bah, bah, ah, ah.
Here, buddy, come here. I want to hold out like a carrot.
Oh, I go after the carrot.
Good boy, good boy.
All right,
Thank you,
Princess, do you mind if we escort your friends out of the gardens to just quell
Yes,
the
of
commotion?
course.
You understand?
I think
Let's go. Let's
Yeah.
go to the market, Prince.
Okay, perfect.
come on,
um,
you dumb little sheep. Come on.
All right. As you walk through the market, you see a few shops. So we'll just go through that. Everyone, give me a perception check really quick, and I suppose that includes you, Sheep Jeatz.
I cannot stop rolling 8.
Yeah, because has anyone turned me back from the sheep?
Well, no. Glitter is passed out from casting a 4th level spell as a CR 1/4 creature.
Does- wait,
holding
doesn't
her in,
that
like,
mean
one
that-
arm, and I have the
Doesn't
leash
that
in
mean
my
that
Yeah,
the spell
exactly.
doesn't work?
No, she's passed out, but she's still
Polymorph is
concentrating
not
on the spell.
concentration.
She can't. Polymorph
It is
is
concentration.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
For flavor, she's passed out sleeping. She's not
That's fine.
unconscious.
I'm going to. Yeah, I'm doing a perception check purely to see if there's any food around here. I got a 2.
Okay.
I got a 12.
All right. Horace,
What am I rolling?
perception.
19.
Tell me
A 19.
to choose.
Horace, you were just on your game today. As you're looking around, your eyes are sharper than they've ever been. So you see a bunch of things. There's a bunch of shops, and I will go over that. But as you're looking around, you swear you see a familiar face. An Eladrin from Abraxius Cadabramus' circus. Isolde, the acrobat. Shopping.
I start gnawing on Almyra's cloak.
Oh my god! And I grab a dagger and just stab it in the neck.
I turn
Okay.
back into. I turn back into Justin. Like, ah, what the fuck was that for?
Sorry, I was gonna try to bother you for something, but you're fucking annoying as a sheep.
Damn it, our plan.
Fuck. Almyra, what happened to your cloak?
Did you eat my fucking cloak?
I did you eat your cloak?
You can't speak? What is happening?
She stabbed me.
Oh, okay. So here's what you can buy. You look all around, and there are shops all over. And to avoid the role playing of like the multitude of shopkeepers, you have plenty of options to buy potions of healing. A few potion sellers, weapon sellers. You can get some +1 weapons and armor or +2 weapons and armor if you feel so inclined. There's also that same person's selling some oil of sharpness.
Would like to go buy armor.
I'd like to go with him. Well, actually, is there what would the magic?
Yeah, glitter starts to
place
wake up a little bit on your shoulder, Horace, and says,
Oh, that took a lot out of me. Whoa. Your friend still a sheep?
No, other guys. Almyra
I
stabbed him.
I bow to Glitter and I go, thank you for that. That was the most fun I've had in my entire life.
Oh, yeah. You're welcome. I hope you don't need any of my other spells for the day. I'm just gonna nestle up in here in this nice warm, cozy bed. Oh, yeah. It smells like swamp water.
What would the magic version of like a spell place? What would that be? Like where would I buy spells or magical, like not magical weapons, but like magical items?
like any trinket seller. And in fact, as you're looking around, you see on the laying on the ground with his blanket underneath him a peddler, and he's yelling out. He says, "I have a stone of good luck here to anyone that'll buy it. Only 2,000 favor. I promise it is a stone of good luck. A stone, 2,000 favor to the first seller, and that's a good deal."
You have any cards? A deck of cards.
Hey, you! You know you need it. You look like you've been run down. You look like you've been down on your luck lately. You need this? Yes.
Which one of us are you
Don't
talking
have
to?
good luck. Oh, all three of you, of course. You see, he pulls up a hat and he has a third eye that's looking around and is making eye contact with all three of you. Yes, I see all three of you.
It's passed out. Kill it! Kill it! Fire! I don't know if I need the Stone of Luck.
See, it's not just stone of luck, it's stone of good luck. Luck can be good luck or bad luck, but good luck guaranteed. Yes, only 2,000 favor. Yes, very good.
That's too steep for me. I pass.
Can I look around to see if like they have anything else?
It's literally all trash. On his blanket is literally all trash, other than this weirdly smooth stone. Looks like a stone he pulled out of the river.
Can I do like a, not like a, can I do that like a close-up inspection? Like I don't want to take it from him,
Trade.
but can I just see if that looks like one of the stones from the from the like stone protection.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Master Mogo.
Yes.
I roll a luck
Master
check to see if I have a
Mogo.
magnifying glass I can pass to him.
No, you definitely don't have a magnifying glass.
Just investigation. Is that? Or is
Yeah,
it perception?
just investigation.
I'm not looking at it close.
No, investigation.
I'll take it. Okay. 15.
With a 15, the stone, that seems reasonably lucky.
I look at him and go, that stone does look a little lucky, but how do we know it's real? Could show us something that could only happen if it was good luck or reasonably lucky.
Oh, tell you what. Now, I'm holding the stone, and I've got a coin in my hand, right?
Right.
I'm going to flick the coin, and I'm going to call it heads tails, okay?
How
When I
about you
hold the
let
stone?
me call it?
Well, you're not holding the stone, now, are you? And I'm not going to give you the stone unless you give me the money.
Right.
And, I
right,
think you
but-
should flip it several times and make sure it gets the result each
Oh,
time.
well, the demonstration only works if you do it several times in a row, okay?
But a
I'll do
coin
it.
is 50-50.
Look, stop busting my balls, okay? Stop busting my balls. I'll do it, okay? Okay.
All right.
He holds out the stone in his left hand. He holds out a small coin in his right hand. Heads. He flicks the coin.
Is that Cooper in the background?
I'm sure you saw him, but yes, he is
No,
up
there's
here.
a cat screaming in the background.
Oh, he's screaming?
Yeah, we can hear that.
No, he's by the
it's
door.
not Jenny.
He flips the coin, calls heads, it lands on heads. You want to see it again?
Maybe 2 more times.
He flips the coin, calls heads again. It lands on heads. You want to see it again?
Just 1 more.
Holding the stone. He calls tails this time. It lands on tails.
Can I do a perception check after watching all the 3 of those things to see if he was doing some kind of trick?
Yeah, absolutely.
19.
With a 19, it looked legitimate. It looked like he threw the coin up in the air. You didn't see him cast any sort of magical incantation.
That was cool, but like, even with a coin, that is possible just to happen to get that.
All right. I'll bite. I'll go. Okay. I think you've convinced me. I'll make you a deal.
No, lower it.
$17.50 for the stone.
Just 17.
I just don't have as much as I would need because I have other things I've come to
No,
shop.
we spent that. We spent some.
Yeah, why not? Fine.
All
I wouldn't even bargain.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. 17.
He holds out the
Okay.
stone in his hand, ready to accept the favor. Sort of like, I guess.
Yeah. I'll do the deal.
Okay, cool. So you transfer his 1,750 favor over to him, and you grab the stone. You have to. You got to tune to it, by the way. It may take us some time to do that, but yeah, you got to tune to it. You got to feel the essence of the stone of good luck.
Can I do just like a quick Arcana check on it? Like it doesn't.
Yeah,
like
totally.
I'm trying to attune it.
Sure. Yeah. Now that it's in your hand, you can roll it with advantage
22?
even.
Oh, with advantage.
Oh, even with a 22. I was gonna set the
22.
DC at like 15, but yeah, with a 22, this is a stone of good luck. As I pull up the item description, because
The stone of coughing and sneezing.
That's a stone of coughing and sneezing. Oh my god, I'd lose my
I love
mind.
I love that. So the stone of good luck, while this polished agate is on your person, you gain a +1 bonus to ability checks and saving throws.
Wow. Not
Yeah.
bad. That could be the difference.
But
That
I
can be
do.
the difference.
But I do have to attune to it, or is it just on my person?
It does require attunement. So you can add a stone of good luck to your inventory, but you do have to use one of your 3 attunement slots.
Ooh, that kind of sucks. Okay.
Listen, I think a lot of DMs probably ignore attunement slots, but it makes balancing the game a lot easier because like
I
powerful
agree.
items require attunement slots.
Okay. Cool.
So you know what it is, but it's
Yeah.
up to you if you want to actually use it or not.
Actually,
Okay.
Um,
I sent a screenshot in the Discord, by the way. I don't know if I said that out loud, but a screenshot in the
Yes.
Discord of like some potions and weapons and armor that you can buy.
I have a question.
Mhm.
In any of these shops, is there an armor that is magical enough that it would not count as armor?
Ooh, like a needle,
Like some kind of
kind
bracer or
tattoo.
something?
That is also what I was gonna look
Tattoo.
for.
I see.
Wait, what?
Yes,
What did you
because that is definitely a you guys are looking for a barrier tattoo,
Correct.
if I understand you correctly. Let me look at this. Yes. So we'll say, for the purposes of this, because a barrier tattoo is a pretty... It also requires attunement. We'll say that there is a small armorer in the corner of the market selling a small barrier tattoo for the same price as +1 armor. So it's 1,000 favor for the small barrier tattoo. Now, it is an item that you do have to attune to.
Of course.
That's this needle that you hold to your skin, and it creates this arcane barrier around you. But we'll say you can get a small barrier tattoo for the same price as the +1 armor that I put in the Discord.
So 500 or 1,000?
It's 500.
You said
He also has one of the medium barrier tattoos, which is 15 plus dex for 2,000 for the same cost as
I will
the
buy
+2
that.
armor.
I want that too. Damn it.
What's your AC currently?
AC is 12.
Okay. Can I... What's your dex? Because it's based on dex.
Yeah, my dex is. Hold on. +2, 14.
So literally it's exactly the same. It would do the same thing for both of us.
Okay.
But Jess, did you forget about the training scroll that Thistle?
The bracers of defense
Had.
is what you gave me?
No. It was a training scroll that gave you proficiency in light armor, along with some studded leather.
Oh.
Yeah. Did you guys completely forgot about that?
I don't...
What did we get?
I thought you said they gave us bracers of defense.
No, that was a completely different thing.
Oh, the armor got redone?
Thistle Blossom Blade gave
Yeah.
you a training scroll to give, whomever needed it, proficiency in light armor, as
Yeah,
well
we
as
were going to use that.
studded leather.
Yeah.
And you guys put it in the bag of holding.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I thought Jeatz got the proficiency.
It was
we
intended.
never
It was
used
intended
it.
for Jeatz,
Yeah.
because Jeatz, you were asking
I guess
about
I
can I
just-
train in to get proficiency in armor
I guess
of some kind.
I just haven't seen it in the bag of holding, so I guess I thought...
I think maybe I thought it was used right away, so I didn't keep
yeah,
track of, like,
Oh,
I didn't keep track of the armor. I thought you maybe because
Hey,
the whole
I
there was
see.
a whole thing of we got.
I
I
thought
see.
that-
I see.
Where did I
Okay.
get the bracers of defense then? Because I thought he gave me that while it was quiet when we got the sword.
Where did
Because
you
I
get the
was
bracers of defense?
he was gonna train us, but all of that stuff happened. So
Mhm.
he just put items on a table.
I don't recall off the and you're right about that, but that was the letter opener, which is what Horace is using, the scroll to train you with proficiency in light armor, and also the light armor itself. So
Yeah, I think he
Okay.
gave us that and then said come back for.
and the bracers of defense, I genuinely do not recall that. Oh, the bracers of defense came from Tharoon. He hid them in the hideout.
Oh,
Super.
okay, cool.
So,
Cool.
because you forgot about it, we can say that you got proficiency in light armor, and that you now have the studded leather armor in your inventory.
Okay, so cool. Let me. I will say that makes my bracers useless. So
What
What do your bracers do?
They add +2 if I'm not wearing armor.
I am wearing armor.
What we could do is I could put on armor and get the better tattoo, and you take the tattoo and the bracers. But I don't know how that all maths out. I'm not trying to just get higher AC than you. Just...
Oh. Yeah, so if I
Your
get the
tattoo
bracers,
doesn't count as armor, so if you can get the medium tattoo plus the bracers, if you'd like.
Right, but if
Damn, that would
but
give you like
then
18 AC as a wizard. That's nuts.
I would still never. Yeah, that would be for him, but I would never be able to wear armor if I was using the bracers. Is my point.
Yeah.
So
math it out, yo.
If it's gonna be useful, it needs to go to Austin. The bracers need to go to Austin.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No problem with that.
Cool.
So either way, I'll put on the studded leather. I'll give you the bracers. It's just literally called bracers of defense. I just added it to the inventory.
Okay.
The bag of holding? Sorry.
Can I move it to a character? Oh, that'd be cool if, like, in D&D Beyond, you could
Oh,
move
right.
it to a
Ugh.
character. How do
That'd
I
be nice.
add proficiencies?
If you click on your proficiencies, you can just manually
Where
Add one.
are they?
underneath your leftmost bar. I think.
Armor. I see.
Yeah.
Light armor. What's light? Hide, leather, studded.
Yeah, studded leather is light armor. Yep. But now, with that said, if you have the money, you can buy +2 studded leather armor if you want to.
I was wondering if
Yeah, that's true. Which. So if I did that, that would take me to 16. And Austin, that would take you to 19.
If I did. So I've got.
And that we'd both be at 19. All of this maths out to 19.
Okay. Okay, so what am I doing? I just added the bracers of defense, so now I'm up to 14.
So I'm
Are you also
Taking-
spending the money on the medium barrier tattoo at 2,000
love to.
favor?
So I'm gonna do the +2 studded.
Okay. Sorry, we've had 3 sessions basically. That is just either lore or housekeeping.
Sometimes you
Sorry,
gotta do
Alan.
it, man. Is that
Yeah.
just a rare version or?
The barrier tattoo medium
Studded
is
leather +2 is very rare.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the barrier
Okay.
tattoo. Yeah.
Barrier tattoo rare, is that what it is?
Barrier tattoo medium is a rare. Yep.
So this is 15 plus your dex.
Mm. And because it doesn't count as armor, you also get well, at least it shouldn't count as armor.
And it doesn't. And then
As far as the item description goes, it doesn't.
So I'm also going to buy a regular a regular tattoo
Why would you do that?
because that would
Just 'cause?
add 3 more, and it would put me at 19.
No. That's not how that works. AC is not additive. It's the best
is it not?
possible, but it's not additive.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because armor sets your AC to a certain amount, and then with some extra bonus on top. And there are items that add to your AC, but armor specifically says, I set your AC to 12 plus your dexterity modifier, or I set your AC to 15 plus your dexterity modifier.
Gotcha.
They're not additive.
But if I had a shield, it would add because okay, so it doesn't matter. So I'm just gonna buy this plus. Got it.
what armor would I get for heavy? Like, I currently have chainmail. Will I get +2 chainmail?
If you've got the money, yeah, sure, you can buy some +2 chainmail. If you go look at items and go look at heavy armor, but you got to think about the
lend me 500 and 44 favor.
Do y'all have that much to lend?
How much does he need?
544.
You have or you need?
I need 544.
I have 428.
I think we should pool all of our favor together.
Yep.
Buy what you need, and then we'll split it back out even. So I have 787 left.
After everything you bought.
Yes.
How much do you have left, Austin?
428.
Okay. So I guess we'll take. Sorry. Say what you guys had to get. Austin, you had
428.
428. Caleb.
787.
All right. So we have 771 after all this, and so I guess I'll get the +2 armor to increase my. If I like trade in my normal chainmail, can I get a discount in
Yeah.
favor?
I was also going to ask that about my regular studded.
Let me see. Sean, you have chainmail. You can get 25 favor back for that.
Okay.
And Caleb, you're asking about your studded leather. You can get 15 favor back for that.
Okay, I'll sell mine back too. So that's 40 of back, basically.
So after that,
Is there a enchanter around?
No. There's a lot of magic in the Feywild, but in this open marketplace, no. You were lucky enough to find +2 armor, we'll say. I understand. I understand what y'all want to do, but no.
You said 278?
Move along.
Yep.
Each? Go.
Yep.
Y'all found a way to spend that money.
Can I?
And y'all didn't need health potions. I don't think.
No,
Is
Yeah.
there a way to? Is there a way to just, like check the value of things like without selling it?
I mean, yes, I guess I could probably tell you what the value of something you wanted to sell is, but if it's like, it's the difference between, oh, well, I have a ring of healing versus, oh, I have this weird Fey heart. You know, if you say I have a Fey heart of darkness that you want to sell, that might prompt, some nonsense.
Okay, then I won't bring up the thing I was looking at selling. It wasn't a Fey heart, but it probably would have the similar outcome.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if it's weird, it is going to prompt a lot of eyes.
What you trying to sell? It would cause an out.
I was gonna see how much the shackles were worth.
I was thinking that's the one thing, but maybe what if we sell the red eye mask? How much
Oh
would
my
that
god,
go
we just
for?
start making red eyes.
Sometimes there are magic items that are not meant to be sold. They're called key items. I don't know if you guys have ever played a video game before.
No, I think we should delete them. Was there lava anywhere?
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Are you guys done in the marketplace? Oh, you, Horace, you did see Isolde. Now that you've shopped around for a while, you've lost her. But if you want to tell, the rest of the party, whomst you've seen.
That was from the Abraxias Carnival, right?
Yeah, the Halloween 2-shot that we did.
Okay.
Way back when. That was like session 7 and 8, I think.
And was she one of the people we met at the caravan?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
She was one of the people hiding underneath the caravan.
Oh yeah, in the pit, and we had to save her. Yeah. All right.
Mhm.
I think I recognize someone here. And I guess I'll walk to wherever I saw her last. and ask
Okay.
them to. I'll motion for them to follow me.
Horace, as you do this, give me a performance check.
13.
13. As you're walking through the marketplace and as you're shopping around, this really, really buff Summer Eladrin walks up to you. He stands like maybe 2 inches taller than you, but he's barrel chested, and he's just standing there in front of you like, "Hey, puny human, what the hell are you doing in the summer court?" And he like throws his things down.
Look,
and,
I don't have time for this nonsense.
"Oh, you don't have time? You're invading my space. No, we're gonna fight right now." And he raises his fists.
I pull out my halberd.
No weapons. Hey, no. Fists only. You want to get violent, we can get violent. Listen, I'll call the guards. But the guards won't break up a fist fight for a hot second, all right? We're going to fight.
You know what? I think I'd be fine with the guards coming. I think I have friends.
Oh, is that
high
so?
Places here. Yeah.
Is that so? Is that so?
Yeah, you got a sword?
All right. No, but I got these, and they're deadly. He holds up his fists.
All right, fine. I'll drop my halberd.
All right, are you actually gonna fight this guy?
Yeah.
All right. So you go for a tussle. This is just gonna be a series of contested checks. For each check lost, it's gonna be 3d6 damage. All right, so we're gonna make an opposed athletics check. He just like runs at you in a quick step. Oh,
What
jeez.
check?
Give me an athletics check.
18.
You absolutely beat him. Let's see.
Actually, with that first one, can I like get my halberd, like bring the end of the staff over, hit him in the face with it, and then I'll drop it and I'll go.
Oh yeah. Whoa, that was dirty. You knock a few teeth out of his mouth, and like he gets a little lithe. He goes to the ground. It's time for an opposed acrobatics check. So you beat that first one. Yeah, give me no acrobatics check.
13.
13. He just wins by 1. He goes low to the ground, and you go to swing at him, but he just misses your fist as he tackles you. And now that you're on the ground, he goes to punch you, but you try and punch him back. So go ahead and give me an attack roll against his AC, and I'll have him roll an attack roll against yours.
Beat you.
So at the moment we're
beat you and then feed you to
flat.
my lizard friend.
Yeah. So I guess I need
19.
to roll cumulative. Okay. So that absolutely is going to hit him, and he rolls a 18.
Oof.
Hit or miss.
An 18. And I hit. That meets it.
Okay. So the first one I forgot to roll damage for. You're going to take 8 damage from him tackling you. And then with his second attack, you're going to take 13 damage as he punches you in the face. But you punch him back.
Wait, what was? Did you have
as
to
he's
roll
on
again
top of
for
you.
the second
No,
one?
it was just traded attack rolls. So no, at the
Did I take 13 damage? An
yes,
8? Okay.
yeah. So you took 8 and 13.
Want me to roll damage for him?
No.
Can hurt.
Okay. Now this last roll, as you're punching each other on the ground, he's on top of you. You're punching him in the face. He's punching down at you. Give me an intimidation roll. As he yells in your face.
15?
15. Here, shout out to the one bun. He rolled a natural 1. He's just like, as he's on top of you, he just like starts wailing and is missing his punches. Like clearly his weak side comes out. So he like is scared in this moment. So Sean, I'll let you play out what happens as he's on top of you.
I guess he's I guess he like throw me to the ground. So I'm just like punching up into his gut and then trying to get in his face. And I guess I'll just roll him over and kind of like the scenes in the movies where the guy just like keeps going bam, bam, bam.
Oh,
bam.
perfect. So at this point, you see the guards come in, or start to approach at least. Sorry, Sean, what are you gonna say?
No, that's it. Yeah.
Okay, so Almyre and Jeatz, you're kind of on the outskirts of this. Both of you guys roll me a perception check.
Okay. Perception.
15.
15.
All right. Both of you are standing on either side of like this random ass person. It's this old woman. She's like half your height basically. And you hear her say in passing,
He's tougher than he looks for a human. He might do pretty well in the fight club.
That's his mistake.
Mhm. What kind of fight club?
this old woman looks up at you.
Huh?
Oh,
She's got this like
No.
really thick bottle glasses on.
Huh? Was I talking to you? What'd you say?
you mentioned something about a fight club?
Huh?
Okay, never mind.
She just waddles off. Yeah, the guards come in as you get on top of this like buff dude. He's just like blocking his face and tears streaming down his face, along with blood.
Talking shit about humans.
Yeah, these guards show up and say, "Break it up, break it up, break it up," and they like pull both of you apart. And they tell the more buff dude, "All right, Saint Greep, you're under arrest. I wish we could keep you in prison." And they drag him off. "It's high time you've stopped assaulting people for what they look like." And they drag this other dude off, and the guards approach you and they say, I'm sorry. Listen, it's a him problem. I'm sure you were defending yourself well, so we'll let you off this one time. But if we catch you assaulting patrons of the market again, but we have to arrest you. I'm sorry."
He assaulted me, so why would I be in trouble for assaulting when I was just defending?
Well, with this time, no, you're not in trouble for assaulting. But if it happens
I'm
again,
not
if we catch you in a
trouble
fight,
for
it's a
assaulting
you.
because I was not assaulting.
Right, you were not assaulting, you were assaulted. And defending yourself is a natural born right given to those out of the eyes of Exurbia.
Okay, so next time won't be next time. It'll be the first time I would be assaulting somebody, right?
Stop putting words in my mouth. You've gone free, okay? That's it. They drag off this buff Eladrin. Okay, sorry. So now with that out of the way,
I just dust myself off, got my halberd, and make sure glitter's okay in my beard.
oh yeah, Glitter just nestled so tightly in your beard. She like wakes up. And she's
Oh, what happened? I must have been knocked out for like 30 minutes or something.
Nice. I don't know how you didn't wake up by that, but we just
Oh no, I was
speed
fast
up
asleep.
somebody, but somehow you.
You don't know what kind of toll casting a 4th level spell takes on a little old person like me.
Seems like a lot.
all right. Where are you guys going? You walking through the market? Maybe going to.
I guess we're gonna have her take us to Noodle Noodle.
All right. Cool. So Noodle Noodle is on the other side of town. It's kind of in this marketplace. It's like a little 15-minute walk, we'll say. Over here. So if you guys want to make your way over with
Where's your mark?
no, over here.
Zoomed in to see.
With the with all these buildings.
Noodle noodle.
No.
Noodles.
So I actually have a battle map for this. Shocking, I know.
Ooh.
Has us move our tokens, and then it's gonna load a new battle
So-
map.
If we move back to the regional battle map, it's important I know what you are. Okay, so as you guys go to the more residential area, the glitter points you towards where Noodle Noodle is. And
Noodle noodle.
as you walk in, the door is to the bottom here underneath. It's a regular city street. That was a window. This is the door. Who needs a marker?
Me.
I'm sure you... Okay.
Not me. Hello.
Does someone else have Austin's
I do not. We
character?
can use this instead.
No, if Austin was a fucking adult, he'd have his own goddamn marker.
I don't know how that happened, but
I do.
Okay. Okay. So, as you guys walk into Noodle Noodle, you hear some soft music playing from the bard up on the counter here. As you walk in, everyone go ahead and give me a perception check.
Perception. It's a 16.
Yikes. Oh my good rolls. 6.
15.
No, wait, no, 7.
Okay. With a 16, Jeatz, I guess I'll have you sort of take this all in and you can share with others. You look behind the bar and you see a dwarven bartender, serving drinks. He's setting some things on the sidebar here for the bar back, who appears to be going back and forth amongst patrons, picking up empty glasses. At one point, you see him go behind the bar and back out again with some food. He's just running all over the place. You see the Tabaxi bard playing a little lyre, but most importantly, what you see on the far side of the bar
It is.
are the I don't even know what to call them. The troupe. That's what they're called.
Yeah.
The troupe of actors from Abraxius Cadabramus's circus. You see Stitches kneeling, looking out the window. You see Rowan and Eldon, the gnome and the dwarf, and you see Isolde, who is kind of looking out a little nervously, just kind of keeping an eye out.
Who was the girl I made out with in the kissing booth?
That was one of Abraxius's minions, not one of these four.
Yeah,
Okay. Cool.
still waiting for that. So we don't see them? That was all...
Oh, I guess I'm the only one who sees him. I kind of like shoulder Horace and Almyre and go, look, it's the group.
I'll go, I think I saw Silde there, in the market. I'll go grab a bottle of whiskey and bring it over, and you guys go say hi. I'll be right there.
I, in a perfect voice, Abraxius voice, walk up to them and go, good afternoon.
You see they're talking amongst themselves very quietly. They, all have a drink. Isolde had finally joined them. And as you say that, mimicking Abraxius' voice, you see they jump. All of them spill their drink, and Stitches turns around, and you see he has some very sharp, long fingernails at the ready.
I go, oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I was just playing a little prank. I look over at Horace to like replace their drinks while he's gone. I'm like, let me get you new drinks. I'm so sorry, everyone. I just thought I'd give you a little startle. I didn't think that you'd jump this high. So sorry.
Rowan, the dwarf, stands up on this thing to meet you eye to eye, and he walks over and he says, "Oh, you thought that'd be funny? You think mimicking the voice of and as he says that, like, realizes who you are. Oh, gods above! If it isn't Jeatz, is that your name, right? I'm sorry, it's been so long. I think I might have forgot your name.
It's totally okay, and I give a little bit of a bow. And I go, it's good to see you guys again. I'm glad that you all are safe and sound. It seems.
Gods above, is the rest of your crew here? The the pretty girl and the human.
Yeah, I point over to Almyre and Horace, and I go, we're just making our way.
Making your way? Well, we've certainly made our way. We've had our fair share of troubles, haven't we, crew? And you see the three of the others nod pretty deeply. What brings you to the Summer Court?
I think I kind of pause and I go, well, we're visiting some friends. Is probably the easiest way to describe it. It's a little more private than that, but we'll just say we're visiting some friends and family.
Oh, well, I'm glad to have you. We've had kind of an adventure of our own getting here. Last time we left, it was
going on?
The Spring Court. Are the rest of you approaching the table?
Yeah,
I'll
I'll have my bottle of whiskey and I'll offer them some.
I've got quite a story to tell. Rowan says, I think it's for refilling the glasses. Is that whiskey? Oh, you're paying top dollar for that, huh?
We did pretty well at a casino.
Well, not the gambling type I'd take you for, but hey, if that's me a glass of whiskey, I ain't complaining.
Oh, I didn't make any of the winning.
Alright, Rowan invites you...
I give a look to them that's like, I won most of them.
Everyone ignores you. Okay. just kidding. So Rowan stands up and pulls over a chair to the end and invites you to sit down on this bench. And he says, "Hey, we have got a story to tell for sure. So when you all left us at the circus, we had defeated he had defeated the Abraxius, and it seemed that we were free, and it was just the four of us. We had to pack light. We could only take 2 donkeys, and we went out in search of others that had left the troop in the Spring Court. But if you recall what Isolde had told you about what happened to Abraxius and that weird figure with the red eyes, about the darkness and all that, it was so much worse than we could have imagined. Suddenly, nights, they weren't safe anymore. The sprites in Trient's, they would normally be friendly with us, but now all of a sudden they seemed absent, like there was nothing there behind their eyes. A lack of vibrance, if you'd call it that. And then the shadows, they started to linger, even during the day. And then one of the shadows manifested when the sun was low in the sky, and it attacked us. Now we were able to hold it off, but only just. We lost one of our ponies. But what happened was weirder than that. That pony that we lost, it got taken by the shadows. It turned against us. It reappeared, had this weird darkness in its eyes, and turned violent. We were able to hold it off as we ran away, but since we haven't been back to the Spring Court, we made our way to the border. We trudged through the deserts of the Summer Court, and thanks to Eldon here, we were able to hold off any assaults by the Jackal Wares or the electric eels that roam. He was also able to provide us with water, but now we're here. We're just eking out a living, being the fortune tellers and illusionists and whatnot. The poor Stitches here can't even get a tad bit of favour entertaining kids. Sorry, Stitches. But something weird's going on in the Spring Court. I don't know if you've been back since we've talked, but it's scary out there.
Oh, we haven't been back.
Yeah, we've heard that there's a approaching darkness that. Honestly,
oh, there's no approaching darkness. It's there, mate.
That's not good to hear, but
I have a bad feeling that this might be the last bastion of light.
Oh, this is the last bastion. That bodes ill. The people of Summercourt aren't exactly friendly to people that aren't like them. Meaning no offense, princess.
I share a look with with Horace, like, dang, that's a fucking truth.
Kind of looking at Almyre.
Yes, we are some assholes, aren't we?
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but I'm not saying you're incorrect. Listen, we're here for a bastion. We're not looking for another adventure. We're just here trying to eke out a living. So, well, it's good to see you. I hope that you're not bringing more trouble with you.
It just happens to find us.
Yeah,
It does like to follow
I
us.
don't think we've got. We're not bringing it on purpose. If that's what you.
I guess I can't blame chance, huh? When circumstances seems to find the person. It's hard to make your own circumstances, generally speaking.
I've kind of an odd question, and I don't know how to ask you this without I'm sure having follow-up questions, but when you were leaving the troop and dealing with this darkness, was there any small tear in reality or like a rift?
I don't believe we saw one, no.
Okay, interesting.
That's not to say it couldn't have been there, but...
Right. Okay, well...
Did the shadows look like anything specific? I don't know if there's...
It
a
was
shape to the shadows.
weird, wispy tendrils that seemed to shape on the edge of your vision into someone else, you know? Like a walking figure that you'd seen before.
Someone that you recognize, or?
It wasn't just the shadow. And if I didn't have my wits about me, I'd swear that it was some of me friends in my troop. It's almost like it knows what you're most afraid of.
Notice any sand? These shadows.
No, I don't think I recall any sand, no.
Might be a good sign.
I see for Bronto. He's going back there. I hope it. How long has it been since you've been back?
Weeks. It takes a long time to cross the Summercourt Desert.
I can't imagine what the darkness is like now.
We didn't spend more than 1 or 2 days looking for our friends before we lost that pony and booked it out of there.
I'm glad you guys made it out. You get to go through 2 terrible situations, it seems.
I hope we don't have to move one more time. If we have to eke out a living for the rest of our days here, that'd be fine with me. I don't feel like moving across Exurbia again.
Well,
You understand what I'm saying?
Completely understand, my friend. I completely understand.
we'll do what we can. And maybe when it's all over,
Anyway,
you can go back to Wittershins. Or come
Maybe.
come to us with Wittershins.
if you ever find yourself back there, let me know. I'd love to go back to the Spring Court. It's beautiful, but I think it's perhaps a little too scary for me in the moment. Enough about me. What brings you here? Is it merely chance that we've met again?
Well, that is a story, isn't it?
Yeah.
In summary, left Spring Court, went to Tradeberg, got kidnapped, taken to the Winter Court, found the person responsible for darkness, ?
Was the worm on the way?
There was a worm, there might have been some sex, and then and then we came here to have a little family reunion and hopefully.
So you're not exactly saying that you followed trouble here, but you're not denying that you followed trouble here.
No, it's more like trouble has followed us.
Okay. I can't fault you for that, I suppose.
If you guys really need a better living situation, and maybe need a job of some sort, there might be some options for you.
Aye.
As a favor, I guess, there's the.
He runs this town.
No, yeah. Over, if you go towards the gardens, there's a secret fairy casino. They might be looking for some help and maybe some entertainment there. I think they've got.
I look over at Glitter and say, "Do you think you could take them back to the casino?"
Glitter's here.
Since our friend has clearly forgotten you exist, I would never Glitter. Don't worry.
Yeah, Glitter has just been, watching all of this happen.
She was asleep still.
No. She woke
part
up.
Is that we just explained the entire shit in front of Glitter.
What? No. She's been awake. No, she was asleep after she cast Polymorph, and then the market stuff ended, and then she was awake, and then took you to Noodle.
Oh.
So she's got like 15 minutes left on her timer when you walked in the door, and we'll say after all of this is up, you guys are reaching that, 59 minutes and 59 seconds. Jeatz, you say this. Give me a persuasion check, if you would.
Oh, persuasion.
My glitter away
That's a
from me.
+8. Oh. 12.
Okay. Does anyone else have proficiency in persuasion?
No.
Yeah, give me that help action.
Okay. So we'll leave it up then to a performance check from the group of them. So I'll have them perform a group performance check. So I'll have them do it with advantage because they are performers after all. And we'll say they have a collective +4. Those are 13. I rolled 2 9s somehow.
Cool.
I'm going to roll an insight for Glitter. Of which
That one.
insight. Can someone tell me what the insight ability is? I think it's intelligence.
Wisdom.
It's wisdom. Okay.
Yeah.
Just got +2. I rolled a third 9 in a row. But what that means is that the troop convinces her. So Glitter is called to attention a little bit. Jeatz, you are employing her. Glitter, please take them back with you to the casino. You could use some entertainment. And Glitter, not convinced entirely just yet, says,
Well, maybe this adventuring thing isn't for me. But if I go back to the casino, they're gonna be wondering where I am. But if I say that, hey, my new friends, they took me to bring in a new act, maybe they can do it.
and Glitter looks out at all them and, like, in a snap second, they all assume they're performing personas. Rowan he pulls his hood over his head and he, like, clears the table a little bit and he spreads out some cards and moves them back and they all disappear. And he says, I can tell your fortune if you like. And Eldon does a magic trick. He throws up a ball in the air, catches it, throws it up again, catches it, throws it up, but the ball is not there anymore. As an illusionist, what he does is he pulls it with his right hand out behind his head, and Isolde, you see, jumps up in the rafters and starts climbing like an acrobat, and she does a double back twist and lands behind you, Horace, and then Stitches is just as creepy as ever. I'm not even going to explain him because he's just there. And Glitter is convinced by this, if only just, and she says,
"Oh well, yeah, I think I can take your friends back to the casino. Yeah, maybe they can maybe earn some good money. Maybe not the clown.
maybe we keep the clown for just on Halloween. We could do
He's
that.
great
But
at
the rest of
washing
them,
dishes.
yeah. But the rest of them, sure, yeah. I'm sure we can find like a little side area for them. Okay, great at washing dishes. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. Yeah, he's got really long fingers. He can scrape off all that crud. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Friends, it's been really good with you, but I just don't feel the call to adventure. It's kind of exhausting. So tell you what, I'll take your friends back to the casino, and maybe this is goodbye. But big hunk. I'll leave this for you. And she gives you a
been an
little
honor.
smooch on the cheek. Horace.
Oh. That level up?
No.
LOL.
I thank you for joining us even if it's just for a short period of time. And thank you for taking these good people in.
Yeah. So Glitter takes these people out, and as you watch them walk out, you see a tiefling walk out from behind the bar. And I guess I'll also move Stitches too. Oh, sorry. We'll move them. I'll move them out of the way. I'll say that you're there. And as you see this tiefling walk out behind the bar, you see he leans against it just a little bit. Everyone roll me an insight check.
Insight +4. 11.
17?
13.
Horace, you're just on it today. Horace, as you're watching them walk out, you see this tiefling walk out behind the bar. Two things click to you. The song that you're currently listening to seems weirdly familiar. But you also clock the tiefling that's walked out behind the bar, and he looks exactly like Cece Ember Whisper. And that's where we'll end our session.
Oh, shit.
Thanks for watching.
Speaking of Jeatz,